and there were no sheep.
Didn't hit anything. There was nothing there.
Yeah,
Those sheep ate that guy, broke out, and then repaired the fence.
No, yeah. Well, y'all never checked if the fence was open.
I thought we did. I thought we had determined that the farm looked like completely as it did previously.
Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. So then the crew went back to the tavern. I believe Aslov had a conversation with the other let me pull up the name really quick. Harangala. Yeah, Harangala. Talked to the other members of Harangala's church that were setting up shop in Agripedes, and then I think that was game.
Compound. Fortified place to defend from undead. Woo, woo,
So,
woo.
this morning, we're going to start off 8 a.m., as you can see, because I wrote it. Let me pull up my DM screen, and
it's been a week, yeah?
It has been a week since that, yes. So I'd like to ask everybody, maybe start with, I'm gonna start with Corlin and Nico, because both of you kind of coincide. What have y'all been doing for the past week?
Well, for Corlin, aside from occasionally trying to train as best as she could with Aslov,
morning drills.
Yeah, probably not looking the greatest.
Crackadon.
Yeah, probably not looking the greatest at the end of the day, but always coming into the tavern a little bit of a sigh of relief that the morning drills are over and can actually take a moment to breathe. Would probably occasionally take a moment to say hello to Echo and anyone else who would be passing through, probably Sawyer, as I would imagine Sawyer might sleep in a little bit later. But making as many silver crafts as she can to have be sold at the general store, especially with the week she has made a Maker's Mark press for whenever she finishes work.
The whiskey Maker's Mark?
You would definitely would have seen, especially if you're going to the general store, for those who can. I know some are barred from the store. A simple flower that looks like it has two thorn vines wrapped around the base that are reaching up to try and choke the flower petals up above. But she's been making vases, bowls, plates. I would imagine after a week, maybe one or two requested items, but obviously completely going through the general store owner, and only if he feels comfortable with it, obviously letting him have a share, because obviously going through his store for selling all this stuff. But also seemingly a little bit concerned just about every day. You can see that she's still a little hesitant of Aslov, and still tries to, even though she's hesitant of Aslov, it still continues to show up every morning for training and has a strange kind of drive while still writing down things in her journal.
Can I ask what weapon you're being trained on?
Doing her best, though obviously fairly weak, to use the longsword. Not a strong arm at all. Like, you probably very easily disarm her constantly, but she's like, even though you know she would probably do better with a short sword, she's insisting on trying to use a long sword as best as she can.
This is up to you, but I definitely don't think Aslov would have I don't think we would be sparring hand to hand. I think it's almost all instructor things and like not karate drills, but like you have to learn the full move set. And until I'm impressed with you in the move set, until you can chop through this tree in a single strike, you can't. I'm not even gonna like. It would be too dangerous for you to cross blades. Is very much the energy that you're getting. Very strict sensei vibe.
She would go with it, even though like occasionally stops and like shakes her wrist because it hurts. But yeah.
Oh wait, what's it? What is Aslal's voice? It's
It's been a while.
It's very stern. Kind of.
Do you assume that your enemies will give you time for your wrists? Pick up the sword.
I don't.
Oh, you would prefer a healing spell and a break. Oh, please.
She.
No, sit down.
All right. I'll keep trying. Very lackluster. Very demotivated.
Mm-hmm. Just every time, first position, start again. I would say she's probably getting better by the end of the week. Like, it's much less coming down on her for every little mistake and much more like, here's a smaller correction to your form. Like, you could probably hold the sword now at like one of the things that they do for training for swordsmen is that they have them hold the sword fully extended in their sword arm for multiple minutes, and you train to hold it longer and longer. So like that's like your evening training is hold the sword out and keep without letting the tip drop at all. Another thing that is that some people do is that they train with stone swords because they're heavier, so that it's much easier to wield the metal sword afterwards. So any of those would be things that I think of.
Baseball too, where they hold out
Muscle
that,
strength and muscle memory.
And they put the weights on the end and like manipulating it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, until you're not thinking about swinging the sword, it's just part of the extension of your body.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Training. It's a lot of familiarizing you with the weapon, first and foremost. I didn't mean to interrupt what you were describing.
No,
I got excited about the training thing.
It's perfect. She would be following it and be like probably the whiniest student you've ever had.
I'm sure he loves that.
I think the thing that he says usually in response to the whining is something along the lines of, you can train with the others if you would like. They're not as nice as I am. Like there are a bunch of other people from my church that are right over there in that courtyard, and they're all shouting and doing the same like forms and training shit.
Kind of shrinking back a little. All right. No.
Again, then.
Yes, sir.
Ooh. Oops.
Warm? Is it warm in my room? When did that happen?
It's always warm in your room.
That's true.
Yeah, you're always lighting shit up. There's always fires in there, right?
Well, no, it's just warm in this room because I have 3 windows, so
I thought it was
gets
just
hot
you,
as
because
hell during
goddamn,
the
you're
day.
so sexy.
Three windows, not one of them open.
Never.
Never.
What am I gonna
God
catch the
fucking
ague?
forbid. Anyway,
Training montage aside.
yes. Sawyer, what have you been up to?
So,
Oh wait, Nico, we did not talk about what you've been up to.
Let's
Sorry.
go Sawyer first. I'll
Okay.
Okay. So Sawyer was returning an injured boy from battle, like an innocent bystander boy. Was returning
bystander boy.
Yes.
My nickname
That's
in high
it.
school.
That's his full legal name. No, he was returning him home, and his parents are missing. and believed to be found dead. So Sawyer is in the process of like caring for this young boy and debating whether or not to adopt and become papa to this young boy.
Sawyer's gonna get a little son.
Woo! Papa Sawyer.
Doki doki.
That's pretty much it.
All right. Nico.
All right. So for the first half of the week, Nico keeps up appearances as Nico, and then and also observe from she's doing the bodyguard thing, but with arms crossed, and just resting against the wall and just looking around whenever while Coraline is training with Aslof, and then when they get back into the room to rest, she shifts immediately to Meg's. And is basically just like kind of build her up after Alza's been militaristically tearing her down. It's like, it's not as bad as you think. You're doing great. You're gonna be sore. Drink lots of water, and just keep it up. It's his methods are rough, but that's just how militarists train people. It could be a lot worse, trust me. And also, you are kind of ready to spar, but he's just been really cautious. He's a lot more fatherly than he lets on.
Still getting used to it.
Yeah, exactly. Just keep up with the stuff, and if you ever do feel like sparring, I'll be happy to. We can go out into the woods or something and cross like some sticks or something. I don't care. I will show you how to do a little bit of dodging. It's really about being out of, not being being there when the sword's swinging at you. That's the trick. That's all about awareness.
Stellar.
The chaotic school of thought. So that's what she does. She's doing the main thing is she's being the bodyguard, and she's also being moral support for Coraline, and also at night she spends time with Coraline, learning her mannerisms, getting a good view of her, and she demonstrates. They shift into Coraline to make sure that they're presenting themselves correctly as Coraline, so that when they do get back with other changelings and share this persona, this persona can be properly used out in the world to create all kinds of chaos for Coraline's sake. And so yeah, would there be anything that Coraline would coach Megs on to make sure to get the mannerisms correctly?
Probably a lot more elegance, a gentle touch. Even showing some of her journal scribblings as well as her arcane writing. Always having the habit of putting a little signature for each of her journal pages at the top right corner.
And interestingly enough, Megs absorbs like a sponge, and as Coraline shares this with them, they take it to it like that, and you can see a very sudden shift. It being to being like a facsimile of Coraline to being a dead ringer for you. It's like you're looking in a mirror at this point, towards the middle of the week, and at that point, that's when Nico actually leaves town. You see a big like Nico plays it up. You see a big oh, Nico's leaving town, and they cuss out the store shopkeep as they're leaving. Fuck you, man, because I hate your fucking ass, and they walk away.
Charge too much for rations.
Just some random person, part of the town, comes in, and they go into the tavern, and they wave Coraline over, and their eyes shift, and you can see Meg's eyes in there. She's like winks at you. I can go to the store now. And that's what they do. They demonstrate. They go into the store and do not antagonize the shopkeep and are able to buy whatever they want. It's really funny.
You're muted, DM.
Yeah.
That's pretty much.
Thank God for that. Just for posterity, I'm gonna say that Sawyer is just coming back from dropping the child off at the orphanage. And so this has been his horse with no name moment, coming home thinking about whether or not he wants to adopt this little boy. And he has come upon Aslov, Coralin, and Nico. Aslov training Coralin. Aslov, just so that we know, what have you been doing for the past week? Just... No, sorry, continue.
There has been quite a few different like investigations that have caused me to leave town and perform investigations in the surrounding area, make sure that any of the reports of undead that we didn't get a chance to chase down as a group when originally going to the first dungeon are clarified, things like that. Most of my free time when not training Coralin is spent at the church. I'm helping with the walls that are being built. The courtyard is probably almost done. With the main chapel being finished, and in the coming week, the only completed building would be whatever living quarters that we made. It's not quite a barracks, but it's not really like a it's not a cloister either. I guess I'll call it a barracks because we are like a martial religion. So the barracks is built. The walls are about, I would say, about 75% done. The main chapel is maybe also 75% done. So those will both probably be finished in the upcoming week. So you've seen Aslov come back to the inn tired day after day. He seems to be putting quite a lot in. There's also quite a bit of time spent like in council with the other members of the church. From what you could tell there, the leadership of the church has not arrived, and the most people there are lower level, with the highest ranking people being my rank or just above me as clerics. So I've been involved in quite a bit of planning for them. So you actually probably have not seen me much over the week. Obviously Thorir's been going away, but the other two of you, Corlin, it's like we finish training and then I go right into the courtyard and help with the training there, and then go and stack rocks for the rest of the day.
Goddamn.
Penance, for existing.
Awesome. We love penance for existing.
Mm-hmm.
So
we're rejoining as we're in the middle of a training session.
What is a training session? What does today's training session look like for Coralin and Aslov?
I think he would definitely come up as I'm like having Coralin demonstrate quite the different positions that we've gone through. Say, guard 3.
What's going on over here?
Smack the sword. As you look away, I slam the sword down hard, and it knocks your sword out of your hand.
It's just full drop.
Whoa!
You must not become distracted.
Yes, sir.
So is this some kind of spar and training situation?
Training is the word, certainly.
Trying to learn to be a little more useful next time we step outside of town.
Gotcha. Does anybody want a drink?
Pass.
What, do you have it on you, or do you mean at the bar? At the tavern?
Just like walking into the bar, I could just use something strong.
And also, when you hear that, it's actually a very tall tiefling man who says that. He's like, but at a bar, tavern? Okay. And they kind of just walk in there, totally oblivious, or totally, it's like that's totally somebody you don't recognize. Just walk in.
Okay.
I'll join you after.
Sounds good.
Slowly pick up the sword, hands shaking a little bit from being rattled.
Geraldo is his name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Geraldo, buddy. How's it going?
Yeah. What's up?
I want something strong and neat.
All right, and he'll get you, the regular whiskey.
How much does it cost?
That is 2 silver.
Okay, cool. Thanks, bud.
Anytime. Anytime. I don't remember his voice.
He's gone through a lot of iterations.
No, yeah. He's gone through so many different universes.
It was kind of more like a raspier, kind of upper in the throat voice, but it works too. It's been a while, so you can do whatever you want with the boss.
Thank you. So, he makes you your drink, hands it to you. He kind of cocks his, head a little bit. This new person that he doesn't really recognize. He knows Sawyer. Plenty.
Hey, can I get also what he's having?
Alright, that'll be, 2 silver.
He puts down 3.
I don't understand math and coins in this game at all.
There are
So
multiples of
basically-
10.
10.
10 copper is 1 silver. 10 silver, 1 gold. 10 gold, 1 platinum.
Yes.
Done.
Nobody counts Electrum.
Don't think about Electrum. It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Okay, I'll get there.
Don't think about it too hard.
Electrum is
Don't
like
hurt
Confederacy
yourself.
money. It's not
Okay.
really worth anything.
I like
Okay,
it.
Nobody likes Electrum.
I do.
That is a monster.
Shut up, Josh.
I'm the only one. I'm the monstrosity.
What's wrong with
No.
Electrum?
It's a
It's
half
just
gold.
annoying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking
it's a-
$50. Everyone knows it exists and they may have one, but they never use it.
It's essentially supposed to represent money that has passed out of use.
got it.
Like when Electrum was more plentiful than silver, but still less plentiful than gold, they used Electrum. But then gold became more populous as it became the common coin,
Yeah.
and Electrum kind of
Also,
falls. So
also, it was Empire that fell most often.
Got it.
Thank you.
I think we're gonna go all Electrum for this.
Yeah.
quitting the
Electrum
campaign.
Electrum as the only coin that would fucking own.
Corlin starts making things out of Electrum.
as we are training outside, we've definitely
Yes.
progressed from just forms to forms, and then I try and weaken your grasp, like make sure that you're holding on to it and that you can hold it. So there is a lot of like smacking your sword with the flat of my sword or the haft, or like you go to change and I try and trip you, or that kind of stuff. Just kind of circling around, very drill master, trying to find weaknesses in your stance. But I think this session would end with I step up, arms behind my back, sheath the sword. Good work. Put it down.
Little jarred at that, like, thank you. Right.
We'll be progressing onto hand-to-hand techniques
It was
tomorrow.
hand to hand.
Blade to blade.
Oh, okay. So little smile on her face kind of finally creeps over after training so long.
As we are coming to an end of this stage, I would like to ask a personal favor.
I suppose, since you've been kind enough to train me.
What is the purity of your silver?
I would would imagine usually 100% since I'm making it from, well, preferable sources. I don't think many of it would be impure. There wouldn't really be allowed to be. You'd always have double check.
Have you ever used it for weaponry?
It, never crossed my mind. I could try. Might need some sharpening after.
I am looking to silver my blade, and perhaps some of my ammunition.
Ooh.
You would, of course, be compensated. This is not part of our training. I would, of course, pay you.
I will do my best to not disappoint.
See that you do. Come. You must hydrate.
Oh.
Sweaty mess. Sitting in the morning sun.
I will push my skills to the best of my abilities. And thank you again. I didn't think I'd get far enough to training hand to hand with you.
With time, anyone can grasp at the power. Okay.
There's... And I'll tell you another time. I'm sure you don't want to be busy with silly things.
Speak your mind.
I still worry about the dream I do have. Part of me wants to go see if one of those towers are like in the dream. Though that feels like suicide.
I have prayed on this matter since you brought it to me. I believe your dreams are not simple. Portents come in many shapes and sizes. And I would like reveal. I keep the amulet of Yatsu like underneath my clothing because it's the only amulet that I'm wearing because it confers power. And I would say, this coming to my hand and the Tower of Yatsu being so close do not seem coincidental. Erengala has not spoken of this. Not to me. But I would see it investigated, nonetheless.
Kind of hope it's just... yes, being closer to the war fields. So... hoping it's just... proximity to magic. I don't know.
I have not asked the source of your power. You do not venerate a god.
Not constantly, though. I am thankful to the gods. My ability to craft. Kinda just wanted to keep putting beautiful things back in the world instead of destroying more of it. Guess I don't really much of a choice on all of it. I'll just keep making more where I can. Let's go get that drink.
Two waters.
And
Two
fucking
jugs.
Geraldo whips up them waters.
Fresh from the trough.
Just so that we're all on this page, let me pull up Geraldo real quick. Mind y'all.
Sorry, my Discord's been fucky, but it's on my computer now.
That's all good.
Because Geraldo makes a mean drink. Whenever a Geraldo or offers a player a drink and the player drinks it, or you get a drink from Geraldo, blah blah blah, you get an inspiration die of 1d4 that you can add to anything.
Oh, nice.
Do I get to? Does that stack with the Geraldo die I had previously?
No,
I
you
can't
have to
I can't
extend it.
build up. Oh shit! I should use my Geraldo
No,
die.
it's... Well, there's, other things in the world that do similar things that you can stack.
Interesting. Can I glance at the shadowy motherfucker sitting next to Sawyer?
Yeah, the dude straight out of Darkest Dungeon.
That's one of your guys. That's the placeholder I have for one of your people.
I would definitely still glance over at the cloaked motherfucker.
Yeah,
I don't know if
he was sitting there and Sawyer vibed in. So
Gotcha.
he's probably just been like having a breakfast. Maybe I don't know
Right.
exactly the well, I assume that maybe he just comes over here for the peace and quiet, maybe.
Yeah, I would
Because-
say that we're probably not banned from drinking. I don't know. That's up to you. Would Haringala ban?
I don't think so. I don't know if any of the major gods would ban.
Yeah, like within their clergy. I don't know if anyone is a god of purity or anything in the major 9 arcana.
No. Haringala would probably actually be one of the drinker cultures because
drink while you're alive before you're dead type shit.
well, like sowing and plowing, you're tilling the earth and then making new things with it. Also farming, barley, hops, beer.
Gotcha. Okay,
Beer makes corn.
So I'm much less a god of a death. I'm the cleric of a death god now then.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it still make sense for them to be as militarized then with Haringala? Like because
yeah.
they're soldiers that need to protect the faith?
Yeah.
Okay. Make eye contact,
Well,
soft nod in their direction.
I guess think of it if like the people who are really proud of being farmers are militarized.
So, right wing.
Yeah.
Okay. Jeez. All right. Okay.
Well, no. Well, maybe not right wing. I'm not saying they're like.
No, I know that.
They're
was
not
a
like
joke on my
racist
part.
or anything.
No,
yeah, they're not like racist or anything. But they're. They have
are
conservative economic values.
Okay. Well, I'll play into the southern accent then.
I would go like southern accent deep.
I mean, he's got gravel. I just don't have it in my voice today. My throat's been kind of hurting.
I wonder why.
I'm gonna have a lozenge.
Oh, what about if you had a drink of water?
I have water. It's sitting right there on my. You could see the water
Yeah,
bottle. I just drink it from it.
Water.
It's almost empty.
Refill it.
Maybe I will.
So you say something to this person,
I just
or
catch
do you
their
just
eye
kind
and
of
give them a
acknowledge
nod.
them?
Yeah, an
Oh,
acknowledgement.
okay, yeah, they nod back. They probably wouldn't. I assume nothing
Yeah,
else
it's-
to say.
Small deference, courtesy, recognition of one another. That's it. And I would
Well,
probably
and
just
he
nod.
probably recognizes you. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I guess you're higher ranking than he is. He would definitely
okay.
recognize you and be like,
Small motion, and I'll go and I'll sit with the two people that I know. A little stiffly, but you know, it's a good sign that he went to sit with you guys instead of just getting his own table like he has done in the past.
What?
He's
what is
warming up to
Aslov's
us.
rank within the organization?
wait, what are who
Uh,
are y'all talking about?
What?
Who are y'all talking about?
Me? I said I walked
The-
over to them,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're at the bar.
to the people that I know.
Mm.
I apologize. I thought we were gathered at this table. If not,
Yeah, sorry.
I would-
The marker got me too close to the table.
then I would.
apologize.
I guess we're sitting at this table. I wouldn't.
I was at the bar, but I can move.
Then I would probably go to whatever table Coralyn sat at, unless she went right to the bar. In which case, I would get a table then.
Probably getting the jug of water, and then bringing
Get
over
a pitcher.
bringing over the glasses to
Oh.
where you're sitting.
So Aslov has the choice of where everyone's sitting.
Yep.
Mm.
He's
I'm gonna go for one of the tables in the corner by the door.
Okay.
I will take my drink and be like, "Ah, a nice seat by the floor sounds good for my hooves." Thinking about Sawyer sitting in a chair really stresses me out.
I'm sure
but
he does not sit on the chairs.
I'm sure
No,
he
but I
would
want him
stand
to.
on the ground.
No,
maybe.
he would probably just fully lay, right? His horse form so
Yeah.
that his waist is as low as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Oh yeah, because I mean you're pretty tall. You have
Can we
both.
talk about that?
the-
Are you like 8 feet tall, or are you like a normal human height with the horse?
I'm pretty
the
tall. Let me check my character sheet to tell you for sure.
because the horse
You have both.
part
You have both a
is
human
smaller.
torso
I'm pretty
and
big.
the horse legs.
Like,
Right, but the
pretty
horse
good.
body is like it's more pony-like than the horses in our world to make them
It's
medium
pretty
creatures.
horse.
It's pretty no, it's horse shaped. I'm just saying sized. It's slightly
Yeah.
smaller because you're a medium creature. Because a regular horse is a large
Yeah.
creature.
No, I'm not like yeah. Exactly. So yeah, I'd probably sit on the ground, pull a chair aside.
Oh yeah, no. Turin pulls the chair aside for you while you're getting settled.
How is everyone's day?
I look at him like he's hit his head or
Staring at
some
the
shit.
table.
Yeah.
Pretty buck wild.
And just
Pretty
genuinely
buck
enough,
wild.
while Coralyn has been making strides in the martial techniques, you seem to be making strides in your social etiquette, which is quite interesting to perceive.
I have received direction. And he would pull out a small book. It's a blank cover. It appears to be like a hand-bound paper notebook. And he would open it to the front page. And it would say, "Getting to know you, a journey for the self."
Oh my god, he's a fucking shut-in.
Such a shut in. I love him.
And there's probably like an icebreaker joke on the first page. Let's see.
Oh, you gotta
what's-
tell one now.
I'm.
No,
I
yeah,
will.
you said that.
Oh, I
Pick
will.
one
Oh,
out,
I will.
pick one out.
How do you make an egg laugh? Actually, no, that's not how he says it. He says, "How do you make an egg laugh?"
The tiefling Turin looks between both Coralyn and Sawyer, and kind of a very familiar smirk kind of creeps across his very stern-looking face. He's actually He's actually got like big Aslov energy right now. but a very unbecoming smirk kind of creeps across his face, and he looks. Okay, we need to. It's obviously communicating non-verbally. It's like we need to humor this very well. I don't know. What does? What was the joke again? I'm sorry.
You tell it a yoke.
Ah.
I will be right back, my friend.
He says that as he runs to the back of the boat.
Tea break.
No, he's getting his food.
Eventual pee break. Oh, we got a nice little pause on the action now.
Yes.
How is the game looking for you, writing?
I have to admit that you guys are, y'all interact really well in, like, you know, conversations and things like that. That's what I'm picking up on.
I mean, I'd say the biggest thing about tabletop RPGs, I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, well, the minutia of the dice rolling and the stats and all that stuff, but the storytelling side of it and the character and the role playing, that's probably the most awkward thing for people to get into. It just takes time, and you have to get comfortable with people. So I think
I will admit,
establishing
every single character I have has the same voice.
That's okay.
No, it's fine.
That's totally fine, yeah.
Do not feel like you need to become a performance artist.
Yeah, the only fucking reason that I have so many voices is because I've been doing D&D for 9 years as a DM, so I've had to voice like 1,000 fucking NPCs.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I don't know if you've met my DMs, but they've got multiple personalities. So
Yeah, I know. How long have they been playing?
I don't know, Nate, Josh, how long have you been playing?
9 years.
Yeah, see, they've been doing it for a long
Thank
time.
you, you're amazing.
Basically one third of my life.
Yeah.
I've been
7
playing
years.
for
Yeah.
millennia. I look younger than I am. I'm 39.
I mean, I didn't know you're so good at it.
My apologies for
I'm
walking
not
away
that
right
good at
after I told the joke. But I think in the canon, Aslov would stand up and like go and refill the water pitcher right after
Awkwardly.
telling that joke. Yeah.
Doesn't even wait
emphasis.
for the fucking punchline ledge is up and gone before.
He's gone before he even hears the reaction. But to humor him, the tiefling turret lets out a good horse laugh. Kind of slaps the table, knocks over a few pieces of silverware.
Actually got a bit of a small chuckle and a smile from Corlin.
Rapport a building. It's what he wants. Forging a team.
While he's getting more water, the tiefling kind of leans in, and a very familiar, like gender-neutral voice kind of poops out. I feel like I should coach him a bit more on getting comfortable with people. What do you think? He kind of, and the tiefling looks between each other with a very dour expression.
Okay.
I feel like it's a natural
Sorry about
process. That's fair.
I come back to the table with the pitcher of water. Clank.
It's a huge picture.
It's bigger somehow. The pitcher is larger than when I took it.
Do you grab a
Geraldo's like
You must
very
rehydrate.
confused.
Your muscles will not grow unless you feed them.
Okay then.
I am also going to. I am going to suggest strongly that you increase your protein intake.
I guess.
Have you seen how tiny this woman is?
Lots of eggs, maybe.
That is why.
She's not going to change in a week.
Eggs in this town?
They're so expensive right now. Hey, I mean, we haven't checked in on the egg market. They could
In a
have
week?
gone
How?
down.
That's the most important week update that we need, DM. What's up with the eggs? How's the egg market
Where's
doing?
the eggs?
Does
would like-
Geraldo have a special on omelets because the egg price dropped?
I
Or
would
does
like
he have a
to
secret
know
chicken pen?
that there are eggs available at Geraldo's.
Yes. I would definitely make sure that what time it's like I would say we start training pretty early, so it would not be more than like early or mid morning. At this point,
one moment.
it's 8. It's not 5:30 a.m. anymore.
No,
It is 8 a.m.
I would. Is it?
Is that what you wanted? That was what you started with.
Yeah, I would say it's 8 a.m. now.
Okay, then I would definitely order a breakfast double platter for Corlin, and I'll pay for her breakfast.
I feel like Aslov would do military.
Oh god, the map.
Ah, the map.
Oh Jesus, did I move it? Okay.
Yeah.
Right click undo.
Oh.
Oh god.
Ah, okay, everything's fixed. Alright, Geraldo's back there cooking some eggs.
Yep.
Eggs.
I'm gonna laugh if all of this goes around and Corlin actually starts getting buff.
I'm gonna feed you up. You're gonna get strong. You're gonna be useful.
What if y'all... Can't wait for when y'all find out how critical eggs are to the plot.
Eat eggs
Well, that's
every
where
day.
all the fucking clones come from, right?
That's where I've been getting all my dreams from. It's drug eggs.
I'm drinking water. That is all.
Suspiciously.
No, just drinking water.
Just hydrate.
Okay.
Because we all have our giant fucking mega water jugs.
Has my church had anything that we should that we would need to handle that I would bring to the group? Because I've been the driving force so far.
Did you bring the... How much information did you share about where y'all just visited the Aberration Plains death camp? Did you tell them everything?
I am 100% completely level honest with my church. I trust them implicitly.
Yeah. So I mean, they would probably be most interested in the note and the connections they could make with that.
Did none of them recognize the name?
Oh yeah, I mean they recognize the name. It's let me figure out where in my... Okay, his name is General Andrew Polis.
General Andrew Polis, and he is stationed with the
Mostaran Army.
Mostaran Army.
He is... I haven't posted this, but I do have a little breakdown of the... breakdown of their military structure.
Can I bring that information to the, like, this is what I know about the person who we found in the note?
Yeah, I mean, like,
Would that make sense
pretty
for
much,
the church to have that info?
Yeah, I think that your church, with its interests in, like,
Military matters.
would certainly have a plethora of information on at least the structure of the Mostaran army, as it hasn't changed for a very long time.
Okay.
Okay, let me just center this.
I have news
And I will...
regarding the note. I'll assume I probably took the note at some point to show to the church, so I'll take it and lay it out on the table.
Perfect.
And it says, this guy Solidas and Mostera was the other word.
Huh?
The two words were his name.
It was Seafane and Polis.
Right, Seafane, which is another of the cities.
Yes. It's the city by the sea, shockingly enough.
Interesting. How far is that city from us?
Jeez. Fuck.
Sorry, too many things to do at once.
No, it's fine.
And where are my eggs?
50 miles. It's 50 miles away.
The eggs are 50 miles. That's not the same.
No wonder they're so fucking expensive.
Mm.
Actually, angled. Hmm. I would say it's probably 65 miles away
Okay.
to add for the isometric.
All right. I would give the information that we know about the Mosterian army. This guy is a general. This, that, and the other thing. The other point of interest
Yeah.
is, of course, the Temple of Yatsu, the god of light and flame and power.
Are we going there?
Say again?
Are we going there? Or is it just point of interest?
It is enough. Sorry.
Actually, no, continue. I want to hear what you have to say.
It is enough a point of interest, especially considering what you told us, considering your knowledge of the place.
I guess if we must.
I cannot order any of you to come. Many of you are strong fighters.
Ain't that the damn truth?
Shrinks back immediately.
Yeah, I'm down. Sawyer's very intentionally distracted. I'm not just being quiet, by the way.
Everything alright, Sawyer?
Yeah, I just got a lot on my mind right now.
We are
You're here
here
for
to.
you?
Yes.
Hey, thanks everybody. Thanks. Just I'll get into it eventually. Just I kind of sort through things in my head first. You're doing great though, everybody. Thanks for your help.
Rather than into it, you should try getting out more.
Oh,
Aslov, that was just beautiful.
very
Okay, I put the Mosteran military structure
Ooh.
in the.
Oh wow.
So he's a defense. So why would? Can we see the world map?
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
It's in there, but I can also move you.
Can we go to the map? Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. There you are.
Why is the General of Defense concerned with one of their most well-protected cities besides the capital?
I mean, is it concern? You think?
For his name to be mentioned, because it wasn't at the top. It wasn't addressed to like him. It was in the message. His name was mentioned, right?
It was at the bottom of the message, actually.
It was at the bottom.
Like-
of
Well
the message,
timed,
so he
Lexus.
wrote
Well timed.
something, or
How
someone
was your day
from
going?
his direct reports wrote it. This is coming from him, impliedly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it. I had it backwards. In that case, why is he writing about Seraphim? Again, what is the person of defense care? It was a short-ish message. You can see why it has caused some concern.
I think there's definitely some shit to sort out. So we should get on it.
I suppose.
Well, it only serves speculation to stay here. We should probably make haste to Seraphine. Or Seraphane.
Oh,
Well,
Right? Raises an eyebrow at everybody.
I confess some interest in the Tower of Yatsu.
Why such interest?
I'll look at Corlin.
Try.
Meaningfully.
Tries to shrink a little.
Lustfully.
No, absolutely not.
I'm sorry.
No,
An
it's-
elf?
An elf? Ew, oh. She's so slender and fit and what the fuck?
I
Wait,
would
hold on.
only ever possibly consider another Asimar.
Exactly. Gotta keep the bloodline.
That is unhinged, as the kids
Heard.
say.
Megs needs to hear this so that they can shift into Asimar and seduce Aslav. Heard.
Oh no.
Gross.
Aslav wouldn't know.
Gross. Me.
Even
me.
worse.
Yeah, that's
Even worse.
that's rape.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Yeah, so I'm looking at Corlin and she's shrinking.
Yep, she is full shrinking away.
I'm your bodyguard, so wherever you want to go is where we're gonna go.
I don't really want to head towards things that are a bit terrifying.
Yeah,
Out
but
of-
you need something there, right?
I don't know. It's something I keep dreaming about. It's confusing to say the least, but I am curious if there is something there that I'm supposed to find, or I guess maybe guide you more capable people too.
I mean, I kind of hope it's something we gotta kill, because that's my specialty.
I would see such a place in the right hands. Yatsu, for many, has been a source of terror, and for many others, a source of great power and prestige. If we few were able to go somewhere no one else has returned from, all of us would be rewarded.
Then I guess I'll be going.
Sold me on it. It's like, fuck Seraphane. Let's go. Let's ride or die. Tauriatsu. What do you say, Sawyer? The tiefling, like, playfully, like, thumps him on the chest.
How
with a fist.
loud do you say that? That
Not that loud. It's like hush voice.
Wait, take us back.
He's basically.
Huh?
he's
What did you say?
Siren is keeping you with him. Yeah.
Got it.
Fuck Seraphane. Ride or die. Tauriatsu. Thumps him. He thumps Sawyer on the chest. What do you think?
Sure. I guess I'm down, yeah.
Where is your mind? Have you lost it in that hat?
That is a big hat. You gotta fill it with some shit.
I've just got a lot on my plate right now, and
Your plate is empty. You cleared it a minute ago.
What is,
Okay, that's true physically, but not spiritually.
Ah,
Oh god, he pulled out the book.
Aslov, you are doing great, bud.
yes. I do not have a spirituality section. I can, of course, speak of my own faith, but
Alright. I helped out a boy, and his parents are gone, and he means a lot to me now. And I've entered Papa mode pretty hard, and I'm just trying to figure it all out, is all.
what is your intention with this child?
Said you
Try-
I'm thinking about taking him in as my own.
Well, we can't bring a child with us to a dangerous place.
Well, if he's a badass like his papa,
It's a child.
Maybe you could adopt him, but have a house here? I don't know.
yeah, see, now you understand why I'm all discombobulated.
You,
Hey, Geraldo.
your life.
Yes. He'll come around the corner.
Pulls him in. Yeah, the tiefling waits for Geraldo to come up. Hey, do you have staff? You need
No,
to be
it's just me.
Would you like to have staff? And Turin looks over to Sawyer's like, just temporarily, kind of winks.
For the boy?
Well, I mean, I couldn't really like pay him much, but I guess he could.
You can give him room and board, right? And he can help you out.
Yeah, I guess I could make that work.
Okay, 1 second here. So Sawyer, while you're debating on what you want to do with this child, how about we take care of Yatsu? You can think about it, mull it over, get you on the cut a little bit, and then when we get back, and he'll be safe because he's with Geraldo. Geraldo's a good guy, right, Geraldo?
Yeah, I'm a good guy.
Yeah, he's taking care of us. He's dealt with our bullshit, right? And he looks at everybody else at the table.
I would.
Especially this one, he points to Aslov.
I mean, I'll definitely have to talk to the... I mean, he's at an orphanage right now. It's not
Yeah.
really up in my hands until I decide on...
Well, I mean, maybe he could work here and go to the orphanage wherever, but at least he'd be safe in this area, in this town, and with these people for now, right?
As love, what were you gonna say?
Well, first of all, he's not here. He's not in the town. That would require a trip to go and get him, which is not the current issue.
No.
But what I was gonna say was,
I thought it was.
okay, but I lost the phrasing a little bit. I would only offer this. My life is for a greater purpose. I was created for it, and I seek nothing else. If you love the life that you have, do not bring an unwilling soul into it. Strife has a way of infecting, and you do not live a sedentary life. You are a doer. We all are. A child should be able to choose.
I hear you, but I guess where I'm coming from is, I think if he could choose, he would choose me.
Then allow him to grow and choose you. He is safe. He will be cared for. If you wish to see that you remain in his life,
Do you want to roll like a history check on that really quick? On your knowledge of the orphanages of Tiffindale.
I don't think it would change. Like I assume that they're bad, but I would. This is what he would say, that it is no small thing to bring someone into this life.
Yeah, but I mean,
I
the-
don't necessarily agree with Aslov's opinion. I'm
no,
saying that
I'm
this
not.
is
I'm not arguing with you. I'm arguing. I'm asking. I'm curious
okay. I'll
about
roll history.
Aslov's. Yeah. I'm not arguing.
This is a 2.
Rough.
I know what the
I
word
mean, yeah.
orphanage means.
No, I mean, yeah, you're right that you would know generally that the orphanages are bad. I guess then, never mind. Continue.
I hear what you're saying, and I think I have a lot to contemplate here. I mean, I definitely need time anyway, so like I said, I'm down, and I'm just trying to help folks. So if this is how I help folks for now, and then we figure out the boy later, then we figure out the boy later.
Then let us settle up and be off. There is still daylight. We must travel.
It's,
Finish your eggs.
Just like eats them as fast as she can.
Yes, that's exactly what he wants. Yes.
And then
Consume. It's just fuel. It's just fuel.
I need time to get used to this. Anyway, I'm gonna grab some things if we're heading out today. I'll be back. I just rush out the fucking door.
I'd like to pick up some bullets before we go.
Also, Geraldo would just mention in passing that there has been a notice on the job board out in the the square that nobody ever.
Well, I
I
assumed it was a
mentioned it.
week we
Nobody
would know.
ever looked at it.
I did
Nobody
not
ever
hear that.
mentioned it.
Sorry.
I did
no,
not
it's,
hear that.
no,
My
I'm
apologies.
not complaining. I'm just saying. He is now saying. That was my way of saying I'm making this known now.
What?
That there is a plot of land that he has for sale outside of
Agrippidus.
Agrippidus, yeah.
What is?
In case the crew
Yeah,
ever
can I-
wanted to think about.
Can I ask him about it? Geraldo is selling it.
Yeah.
What is the nature of this land? Why are you selling it?
It's just a small little patch of land that I got in my inheritance. It's got a rickety little shack on it. It's livable, but you know, it could use some fixing up. And the guy who left it to me wasn't that good of a person, and I'd rather just be rid of it.
How?
Oh.
What? How can I get like the details of it? Where it is? How big is it? How
It's,
far from the
I would say it's like probably just like an acre. Like
Okay.
it's
It's like a small
a-
farm.
it's-
Plot.
yeah, small farm. You could have your own like
Sheep.
your own little invisible sheep complex.
Is this
but,
this guy's land?
No, it's not his land.
Oh. I had a horrible moment.
Actually-
Oh my god, they're already auctioning off his plot.
Damn.
Actually,
Man disappeared yesterday, or a week ago, I guess.
Actually,
Are there two
you
plots
know,
of land for
it's
sale?
It's funny that you asked because it is his land.
Oh.
I have decided.
Rivaldo was related to the
I-
crazy sheep guy?
Maybe not related, but they were probably just friends.
But he was a bad guy.
Mm.
Who?
The sheep guy, apparently.
Who said that?
Geraldo.
Because you said the person whose
Oh,
land it was.
oh, yeah. Yeah, like they just have like old man beef though. Like you know how old men, they're so old they have nothing better to do than like have beef that's 40
Right.
years old.
My great uncle and grandfather, yes.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's what it is. It's not major beef. Like
Okay, got you.
Trumped up bullshit herd.
How much is it going for?
hmm, he like does a bit of calculation in his head. Let me just really quickly do something.
I can probably look up what like a farm costs to build.
No,
in
I've already, I've got that up. I
Oh, okay.
just, yeah.
Hot.
Super.
Technically, it's a ranch, not a farm. Just saying.
I'll ranch you.
I'll fucking freak out. I'd say probably 100 gold pieces.
And out of curiosity, how much does it cost to build a tower?
What do you mean a tower? Oh, a tower.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
1,000 gold, I think.
I was just looking at it in my Monday game because my players got like a 10,000 GP and they were like, "What can we even spend this money on?" I was like, "An airship."
Property.
Yeah.
A cold fast.
Airship's like 100,000, I think, right?
A brothel.
Yeah.
A tower for God 15,000 GP. Holy fuck.
That's a fortified tower, right?
Yeah. There's no non-fortified tower though. The cheapest thing takes 60 days and 5,000 gold, and it's a guild hall town or city. So like we could build like one really nice building for 5,000 gold. I'm thinking about bases. This is out of
much. A bit much.
Yeah, a bit quite expensive.
We could also homebrew some fixing up of the shack that's there.
Mm.
Do we have interest in perhaps Sawyer we could provide a home after all?
That's what I was thinking, but I was gonna wait a minute, but that's what I was thinking anyways. So, I mean, we could. I'd have to talk to the orphanage and see if I could, work that out custody-wise.
I mean, I imagine the orphanage would be like...
Take him.
Like... fucking whip him out of there.
You can check these kids out like books.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it would depend on the government of the country that you're taking from, because some of them
Dippendale, Mostera.
Press them into a military service, like, super fast.
Mm.
Just saying,
Child.
No, yeah.
shit.
Well, they have clone armies now. They're the Republic. And then the other ones, they're gonna make Warforged, and they're gonna be the Separatists.
Carlin's just a
You
rogue
don't-
fucking
you don't-
clone.
I'm using
You
the
don't
force
have to,
to lift
like,
your head right now, Nate.
do all that all the time. I
What,
can
get-
kick you out. I
Get
can
into your
kill
head,
Aslov.
climb into
Yeah.
your brain.
I can kill Aslov very easily.
And then this dude came back in full black
Swooped
armor,
in.
also an Azamar.
Not even more anticlimactic. He just has.
I mean, yeah, you're gonna meet his brother Baslov.
Fallen Azamar.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna go
you
through the
actually-
whole alphabet.
You didn't know this, but secretly there's been a spider crawling on you. It's very poisonous and it just bit
It
you.
bites me, and I failed my Constitution save.
The Constitution, it's a DC
Yeah,
27.
21 fails.
Yeah, completely.
Fucking
And
God.
you take
I died.
1d100.
Anyway.
Sorry.
I would say.
So y'all want to buy this?
I would say then, Sawyer, if this is the life path you wish to follow, then you take the first step.
I mean,
I will help you with the strength of my hands, but you should commit as a purchase to this. If this is what you wish.
yeah, I guess I just wasn't expecting to make this decision so soon, but,
Geraldo,
Yes. I mean, yes.
Are you willing to hold this for us?
Yeah. Y'all are good people.
We shall have
Alright.
an answer for you within a fortnight. I glance at Sawyer.
Oh, I love that game. I'm sorry.
Jesus. Sounds good.
Hey, let's talk shit about Nate. He's kind of gay.
I am.
Did you notice? Did you notice how when he sucked in his vape, it went through his mustache?
It does that.
Anyway. Yeah, he'll hold it for y'all. What is next on the docket, then?
I want to buy bullets,
You want to buy bullets.
please.
Oh my god, Sawyer, you check your pocket. Like
Oh.
your like chest, your chest pocket, and there's 20 gold pieces in there.
What the fuck? I go, what the fuck?
That's crazy how that happens.
Don't you love just finding money in your pocket?
Yeah, well, thanks be to God. Everybody, I found 20 gold pieces in my pocket.
How
That
many
was
gold
mine, I
pieces
dropped
do
it.
you have now?
132.
Oh my god.
It's beautiful.
Crazy.
That's enough to buy a house.
Enough to found a kingdom.
I know, I'm gonna do it. I just don't think he would make the decision that fast.
It's now or never.
It's not. He just said he would
kid-
hold it for us.
Yeah.
But that kid is getting abused in the orphanage every
God.
minute.
My
This is the
dealer is
worst.
calling 1 second.
Checking my timer. It's been 40 minutes. He's been getting whipped for 40 minutes straight.
You're the worst kind of person.
My fucking god.
Wow. I am the worst kind of person.
My dealer
That's
is
a
bringing weed.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Make sure you tell the
Okay.
NSA on multiple fronts.
I will.
Speak into your phone while you're on Discord.
If they wanted to know, they would know by now.
It
They
costs
don't care about weed.
half of the total cost of an item or a weapon to silver it. So if bullets for my pistol are 4 gold, I'd like to spend 2 gold on silver powder, just powdered silver.
All right, yeah.
Which
How
is
much are you buying?
I'm just gonna buy a pack of 20 bullets and enough silver to silver the bullets.
All right. Coraline is becoming a fucking anime character
Celebrimbor.
by the minute.
She's becoming Celebrimbor.
No word, yeah.
The elven smiths have all made the rings of power. Oh,
Have you watched it yet?
3 rings for the
Of course I
elven
have, are you
kings
kidding
to
me?
the sky. I rewatched the last episode today.
oh, it's so good.
It's so good.
So,
Yeah.
So good.
Alright, no spoiler talk. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just make preparations. I'm gonna buy a couple other things just at standard price. Rations and stuff like that, if that's alright, DM.
Yeah, I assume you're keeping good track of your monies.
Never.
I don't have to babysit you.
Maybe. No, I know.
You you're not supposed to like it.
Yeah, and I'll probably wait in the town square once I've gotten everything for the rest of these chuckle pucks to finish their shopping and show up.
These chuckle fucks.
These chuckle fucks. These fuckle chucks.
Knuckle bucks.
God damn it.
I'm not shopping because I'm saving for a fucking down payment apparently.
All right, hey. So we're going. So it's me and Sawyer in the fucking city square.
Hell yeah.
We never hang out
We never.
Never.
because our vibes are different.
Hey.
You're a cowboy and I'm a uber religious zealot.
Hell yeah, baby.
He's the cowboy. He's an uber religious zealot.
It would
Wow.
never work. But somehow these two jokers are going to the Super Bowl.
What?
I don't know.
What the fuck is
It seemed like what that announcer would say.
No, I love the concept of Aslov and Sawyer going to the Super Bowl together.
We have a weird buddy cop thing going on.
Yeah.
That
Hey,
black square is the
it's my guys, the farmers.
They're not the farmers. I just moved them out of the way.
No, that
'Cause
like
they're
my
so big.
because
Oh,
of Herangala.
right.
It just is funny
right,
to call
right,
them
right.
farmers.
Well, yeah, they're. Oh, what? Oh, what?
We lost
What
Rain.
is going on? Oh, okay. I also got a bunch of notifications at the same time.
Yeah, it played the disconnect sound, and then I think we heard it from Andy's side, and then Rain messaged in the chat all at once.
Got it. Okie doke. I hate myself.
We all hate ourselves.
Fucking yeah. Okay.
Anything people want to do?
Checking if there's any profit from the silverworks that she's made between the general store and all. Purchasing a longsword as well as studded leather.
Hell yeah, brother.
Turin, the tiefling, purchases 10 rations and a mess kit.
I would probably also check if there's any extra silver.
Okay.
Exchange.
1 second. Do real quick.
You must be draining this whole town of its silver.
Listen, gold is a good profit. Not a lot.
Okay. Word is spreading about your business.
Oh.
And the business is up this period. So do 1d6 and then times that by 5.
1. But by 5 is still 5.
So true. So you got 5 gold pieces.
Yeah, brother.
I would happily exchange 1 extra and get another 60 silver pieces from the general store.
Word, hell yeah. This motherfucker's like, God, she does a lot of laundry at the local coin-operated laundromat.
Cost fucking 10 copper to do they take silver? That's horrifically overpriced.
Listen, the arcane
yeah,
machines
it's a
need
very,
a mage to
very-
use it.
Jesus Christ.
There's a mage on the inside who's lowly doing the magic.
Okay, it's not a coin-operated laundromat, but it is 1 silver to have somebody else do your laundry.
Yes, exactly. Especially with magic. It took time and training to do that spell.
That laundry spell? You
Probably
mean
some significant
prestidigitation?
laundry reagents. I would assume there's a higher level of cleaning, because like purify food and drink exists, right? Like you can't make food safe, so there's probably high like purify item, or whatever.
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. 1 second. You actually are gonna get more. I have to do this 7 more times. I'm an idiot.
Oh, because every
God.
day for the week.
And that makes
Or
sense.
is that calculator for a week?
It's every day for a
Oh
week.
wow.
Oh.
Oh, that could be quite a bit of gold.
Listen, I make
Holy
very
shit.
beautiful things from pure silver.
Holy fork.
Okay,
Been
so
rewatching Good Place.
you have been.
So good.
Hmm.
So funny.
So fucking good.
It's I love sitting there and waiting for a joke, and then it hits, and it's still funny enough that it makes me bust out laughing, like
Yep.
alone, sitting here, dying. I had
It's so
to
good.
switch it off at work today.
Oh my
I
god.
had to go back to Great British Bake Off.
Oh, another great show.
It's my work comfort show. Now
I
that
love
Supernatural
it.
is gone.
There, you finished
Okay. Now do another one of those 1d6 times 5.
it
Because a local festival brought in plenty of customers that day.
Ooh, what was the festival?
all. Oh shit!
It was
20.
there is typically a festival that's held after battles that happen nearby, simply to honor those that died.
Mm.
And the death camp that you went to, you saw all of the people that were at the festivals dead children.
Thick.
All right, now
I just have a question. What was the name of the person who invented the festival, and what street were they born on?
fuck you. That's where it was. Fuck you, village.
It's going on my character sheet.
All right, do the 1d6. You're really getting lucky this time.
Another 1d6.
Oh, actually, never mind. You're good there. Nothing there.
All right.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Okay.
And then... Oh my god. Oh no. Since this isn't possible, I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Fair.
What was it?
Respect.
Tell us though.
I will tell you, yeah. Business was seized by the local ruler claiming criminal activity.
Holy shit. I mean,
Which...
what about the
would
mayor?
No, the mayor, I mean...
He's a
don't you think
bitch.
Coralin would go to Aslov and be like, hey, he's threatening to take away my silver business.
Is it the
Now
law?
that y'all are
Is
kind of
it, was it
buddies?
was it lawful?
Yes.
Is it law? No, it is not illegal to do what she's doing. She's using her magic to make money. That's
No,
not
I'm saying
illegal.
was the business takeover legal?
Oh, no, his was illegal. No.
Oh, then yeah, then I would have had a talking to with him, and it would have been resolved.
Yeah, exactly.
But no profit that day.
Yeah, no profits that day because you were having a panic attack. Actually,
Yeah, literally. Probably in the fucking, what was that, the third day? Like, she's, for some reason, during training, like, having panic attacks.
Yeah, it's like the
Okay.
morning after that you heard the notice.
and then finally. One moment.
Silver is good business.
High demands for your products lead to high profits this period. Do 2d8 times 5.
Give me power, Aslov. Pray it's big.
That's gonna be 80 gold right here. 2 8s, right here.
Oh.
50 gold. That is not far off.
No, it's not.
Damn. So for considering what I bought and just spent, I'm basically back to where I was. That's good business.
That's good business.
Also, let's see. Do I have a calligrapher set? I need to see how much calligrapher's tools are. I think it's pretty expensive.
Give Jeez a big old kiss for me.
It's like his dick for me.
Oh God.
Tell him it's from Nate. He won't know what it means.
I will.
He's only met him once.
And I stood awkwardly in the hallway, much like Aslo.
I'm sure the general store.
No, you chatted. He scritched.
I'm sure the general store loves me because, especially even with all those profits, I'm going to use 10 of that gold, along with another 2, buy extra paper, or actually. They don't sell any common magic items here, like in the indestructible spellbooks, do they? I wouldn't imagine. I'll just buy an extra blank book from them as well.
An extra what?
Blank book for spells and paper. So calligraphy set and then just a spare spell book / blank book for writing out various designs and other extra spells in case something happens.
Okie doke.
So with that 50, I would hand him the 50 back, and then give him another 10 as well. So
Nice.
a nice recycling of business. All
That's
the money
some
that
good shit.
yeah, all the money that he thought was about to disappear, it cycles right back into his own business. So it's an even bigger profit.
He's like, work, slay, diva. That's exactly what he says. Slay diva is a thing that people say.
There's only one review of Corlin's business. It's tacked on the outside of the shop, and it just says she ate that, no crumbs.
No crumbs at all.
Crumbless, if you will. Okay, so anything else that y'all would like to prepare for? What is the next course of action that y'all are gonna take, you think?
While Corlin is getting paid, Megs goes out of the town as the tiefling, comes back as Megs, as Nyko, and I guess when the moment is perfect, and the shopkeep is super happy about all the profits they get, Nyko pops in, and kind of shoots him a death glare and looks at Corlin and says, "You gotta go."
Okay.
And then flips the guy the purple one last time before going.
Hurry to meet Sawyer and Aslov. All kitted out, so you're now with a long sword and studded leather. Also with probably a fairly nice looking calligraphy set, as well as a new extra book. Nice fresh blank pages on it.
Okay, I am on the fly making a decision. It's 10:51. I think we should take like a 10-minute break, and then we can come back and y'all can embark on wherever you're deciding to go. Whether y'all are just going raw dogging it, not asking anyone about anything at all, just going straight to the Tower of Yahtzee.
I thought we had gathered information about it previously, and not a lot of people knew about it. Everybody had gone there, has disappeared.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll.
The door's locked.
No,
magically.
not that everybody that's gone there has disappeared. They've like that. Nobody seems to know how to get in it. Like it's impenetrable.
Yeah. Gotcha. I'll go and consult my elders,
Your
or
fellow villagers,
my church. Yeah, I guess that's
Your
what
church.
I'll do instead of sitting around with Sawyer and the square forever.
I feel like Megs would do their intel when we got to Monstera. They don't really have many resources in this town.
I don't plan to go into the city of Mostera, but
Okay. I will have information about that after the break. I'm gonna brainstorm real quick.
Sick balls.
Okay, set a timer for 10 minutes, everyone.
you can't make me.
I can only imagine how Aslov will feel seeing Corlin rock up a nice fresh bag of silver, a whole new set of armor, a new shiny longsword, as well as a calligraphy set, a nice new empty blank spell book / book to write. I would imagine Asloff knows full well that fucking spellbooks like that usually cost around 50 gold, so that's not fucking cheap. Oh. I'll take advantage of this. I'll be right back myself.
Better. Hey Flinks,
Yes.
what's your favorite X-Men movie? For the purpose of the question, this includes things like Deadpool.
Sorry, I'm going through all the films.
No, yeah, no, I take your time.
I think the most recent Deadpool film was probably the favorite one
Good choice. It's a solid choice.
because there's inconsistency with the franchise because it's been two different studios and
Yeah.
they bounced it back and forth. Like when they had the whole Phoenix thing, that was just like ugh, I wasn't happy with that. And also the Logan was cool, but then the way that all the X-Men were just like dying off because of all that was like it was really depressing. That one was really good, but it was really depressing because how many people fucking died in that, or were just getting destroyed by genetic repurposing. The new X-Men movies, the First Class and all that, those were interesting. I don't know. Like, I felt like they were kind of they were hit or miss as far as like storylines were concerned. But that's because time travel bullshit. Time travel always.
It's always yeah. And it's always very opinion based. I asked because I was scrolling through Disney Plus and I saw Logan and I was like, oh, that's one I can always just put on. But like right before I hit it, I saw like Deadpool 2, and it was the newest the newest like of the new X-Men movies, which was the Days of Future Past, right? Which is the whole time travel one.
Yeah, where they're dealing with Apocalypse.
I really liked. Well, no. Days of Future Past is the one where they,
Sentinels.
yeah, the Sentinels. That one is the middle. There were three, right? There was
Yeah.
New Class, that one that I can't remember the name of,
And then
and
Apocalypse.
then X-Men Apocalypse. That's what it was. And then there's also Dark Phoenix, which I actually never saw.
Yeah, that one probably.
I got really bad reviews, and I just never watched it.
It's probably the weakest out of it, especially because it's the original film series of X-Men. Like
The Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up watching those. That's what my dad showed me. You know, he and I would watch X-Men Evolutions together.
Yeah, the original one and the sequels were okay, but the Dark Phoenix really kind of killed that original franchise. But then the new ones were really good, but they were, because of the time travel side of it, and it just was kind of, it was really a downer with the stories. And
I loved New Class. I love that one.
Yeah,
It
New
felt
Class was great.
they took so many moments to, especially for the James McAvoy and the new Magneto actor Michael Fassbender.
Yeah, Michael Fassbender was fantastic.
They're both fantastic, and they both take moments to emulate not just the character, but specifically Siri McKellen and fucking
Patrick Stewart.
Sir Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, they did a good job of emulating those performances.
And it really comes full circle, which is another reason I like Days of Future Past, is because they were like, okay, we'll do one more.
Yeah, no, the actors did a great job. It wasn't
Yeah,
the actors.
yeah.
The movies were kind of weak.
Absolutely.
The story. That's what I didn't like about it. But that's just always an issue with time travel films.
No, yeah, I feel the same way. The Deadpool movies definitely stand on their own, and that's one of the reasons I also like the Logan movie. I confess, one of the big reasons I really like the Logan movie is because as a kid, I was growing up right around the time when X-Men Origins Wolverine came out. And we had a car DVD player, which was the fanciest thing ever in existence.
So you're watching that all the time while you're driving around.
So each of me and my siblings, I have two other siblings, and we each had like a couple movies that we had been gifted for birthdays or holidays or something. Some of the relatives being like, "Oh, you could watch this in the thing because your parents bought that crazy car." So that was one of the movies that I would always pick when it was my chance to go, even though it was a bad movie. It was all I knew at the time. So then to see Logan and have that come back around, like it's like watching that movie again. You know, it gives me that same feeling because I thought the Deadpool in X-Men Origins Wolverine was so cool because I had never heard of the character Deadpool at that point. I hadn't started collecting comics yet, and it's just like that weird that intersection is always going to be so interesting. Hi, Josh. Welcome back.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I enjoy some of the franchise films, but there's certain entries that just really kind of kill those entries afterwards, or just they don't perform that well as far as storylines goes. But the acting is great, and the story, special effects were fantastic. But the actual writing is where it just falls apart for me, and that's why I hate. I dislike them. I don't really hate them. I just I'd rather watch.
Yeah, it gives you the feeling that you're just like, this isn't what I wanted.
Unsatisfied finish.
Exactly. Josh, same question. If you were gonna pick one of the X-Men movies across any franchise, including things like Deadpool, what would you say is your favorite? If you were gonna pick one movie.
If I had to pick one.
Yeah, just like one. Like you can also say like honorable mentions and stuff. Like I was talking about Logan, but I think my pick would be Deadpool, just because it's one of those movies that I've watched over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm. Deadpool 1 and 2 are both fantastic.
Never seen Logan. I still need to.
We'll do that. That's the watch together we'll do.
Yeah.
We could do that tonight, actually.
Sad, though.
I'm down.
After
I'll watch
game.
it with you. I'll watch it with you.
Oh yeah. All right, then I'm not gonna watch it right now.
Then, it's a tough choice.
Yeah, because you've got the original movies, then the whole new trilogy, First Class, Apocalypse, Days of Future Past.
They each have their own kind of cheese.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Like, Last Stand is a fun movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I liked that movie. It was one of the first. It was one of the first real X-Men movies my dad showed me. But it doesn't hold up as well, you know. But it does do the Juggernaut. I think that movie does the Juggernaut better than Deadpool 2.
It really does, because he really.
I'm the Juggernaut.
Yeah, he was
Also,
never
Kitty Pryde-
fucking
Kitty Pryde was
classy.
great.
Like he was always intimidating and very loud.
Kitty Pryde was fantastic in that too.
Yes. Yeah.
Elliot. What's
Mhm.
his name? Last name now. Forget his name. Fuck. Elliot Page.
Yes.
It was a great.
Trying to remember the name of the one.
Say which one like it is in the sequence.
Of course, I can't remember what sequence because
New-
they're blurred.
New arc.
When he
or
versus
the original
Silver
trilogy?
Samurai.
Oh, the Wolverine.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
really
We
good.
didn't even talk about that one.
that's
yeah.
one of my favorites because it covers like all the ages that he forgot, the people he forgot, and then realizing as he goes through, thinking,
Oh, dude, you're gonna love Logan. You're gonna love Logan.
yeah,
Like The Wolverine is a great action movie. I would not say it's a great film, but it's a great action movie.
Oh yeah.
that's why I laugh it so much. It's like as much as I want to fucking pick a favorite out of all the X-Men, I'm like, I really can't because there's definitely
There's too
key
much
points.
good.
Well, there's key
Yeah,
points of good, but then there's other parts where it's really fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Mhm.
See, he Josh
You guys have the same, yeah.
has my same approach to it. It's like there's a lot of great films in there, but then there's a lot of moments where it's just like,
Yeah.
It takes you all the way out, yeah.
What happens to a frog when struck by lightning?
The same thing that happens to everything. I think that line is so funny. It makes me laugh every time.
It hurts my fucking soul because it's
really poor writing,
someone
it's also
trying to
very-
be
very
so
nonchalant.
edgy and shit, and it's like
Yeah,
you.
just let her be Storm. Just let her be a badass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just don't say anything else. You could have made the scene so much better of like
Yeah.
literally her just
Quiet.
staring him down and fucking
you?
striking him with lightning.
What?
Yeah.
What did you think I was gonna do? Venmo you?
The
Or
the
not?
Yes.
scene in First Class when he pushes the coin through the
Oh.
guy's head
It's
and,
beautiful.
and Xavier is connected to him mentally, and the the shot work and the screaming it gives me chills just thinking about it. I love that scene. Also,
I like the Quicksilver scene.
The Quicksilver scenes and everything are award worthy, straight up and down. See, now I want to watch the original trilogy again because that'll make me laugh. Because I love those
I mean,
movies.
dude, ride or die. Let's do it. Whatever.
I mean, we could watch all of them.
Yeah, let's do that. We made plans as you're making your way here. I'm gonna watch Logan with Josh and Blake.
Hell yeah. Oh fuck, Logan's so good.
Josh hasn't seen it.
What?
That's what I said. And his favorite X-Men movie that we just talked about, The Wolverine.
Oh
Hugh
my God,
Jackman
you're gonna
is
love
so sexy.
Logan. You're gonna love Logan.
Hugh Jackman's the shit, man. I love that
He's
guy.
one of the 3 actors that has been in every iteration of X-Men.
Mhm.
And he's so sexy.
And he is so
I'm-
sexy.
But I'm happy for him that he's not doing Wolverine anymore.
Yeah.
Like
that
he
he's
is-
just singing.
Well,
all
that
he
he's
does
not
is
like
sing now.
killing himself to do it, because you like especially at his
Yeah.
age, it's so hard to keep up that kind of physical shape, and like, especially in Josh's favorite movie, he's like bigger and musclier than he has ever been in any other movie, and he's like, I mean, how when did X-Men the
Pushing
original
50.
come out in 2000? He's like 15, almost 20 years older in that movie than in his first appearance, and he's double the size. He ate that other guy. Like, that's crazy.
Holy shit.
I love that.
Andy, sell me $30.
Hell yeah.
Do either of you want to weigh in the X-Men discussion before we go back? Favorite X-Men movie across everything, including things like Deadpool?
Oh, Logan.
Logan, great choice. That was what made me spark the conversation.
I've never seen any X-Men movies at all.
That's probably fair. You
yeah,
should
I
not.
don't know if I could.
I mean, it's fair.
Yeah.
Like I said,
The movie, super powered racist is the movie.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, damn.
Oh, I mean, I think you'd probably be fine with it. I don't think it gets
Which one?
visually very hard.
Well, I mean, the whole.
I'm
Isn't
trying to
it
think of
more
one that doesn't
gory,
have
though?
a really intense scene. A bunch of them have, like, especially the new ones are really gory, and the original ones are pretty serious.
Mm.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
the
probably
whole,
good on that for
the-
now.
the whole purpose of the X-Men
Oh, that's mine.
franchise
How'd that happen?
was to be a foil for exploring racism
Exactly.
and
Yes,
and the
also
other
mine.
for
Thank
separating
you.
minority groups. Anything.
I have clothes for this weekend.
Yeah.
That's why Magneto is such a badass because he was
Ugh.
the Jewish
One-
person.
One of my favorite
Survivor.
villains ever. Like, one day I'll write something as cool as that. One day.
You can do it, Nate.
Top villain.
Yeah, like a villain that people think about, people remember. I would love to write a Pilgrim.
Like a notorious villain.
Yeah, I feel like I'm bad at that. I have so much focus on my player's story, sometimes to the detriment of the overall story. I feel it's one of the things I'm struggling with my Nexus game on Sunday. Is we started off basically with just one player's backstory, and now that player is not going to be a part of the campaign for an extended period.
Oh, damn.
Like, he helped me write something, and I was like, oh, and everybody wants to start in the city that is like fully in these people's pocket. Okay.
I know
Here
I'm
we
going
go.
to use his teeth for a spell.
Yeah, you are. I mean, I'm excited for that.
Hey Nate, did you want some brainstorming fun collaboration with your with coming up with a villain? I'll be happy to help.
Sure, I would love to have a springboard since you're not in that game.
Yeah. Give you a
Also-
third-party perspective.
Also, Andy,
Yep.
sell me so I can order the food.
I zelled you, baby.
No way.
Yeah,
You're a liar.
I did.
Also, I appreciate the Pilgrim comment.
I did.
He's the best. I looked for an example in one of my D&D games, and he's the example that I would use. Like, even in my first D&D game, we mainly dealt, like, it was like a threat would come up and we would deal with it, and like it progressed and there was this like overarching thing, but it was always like and maybe that's because we were comprehensive, but we took care of it. Like,
Monster of the Week.
yeah, or even just like very arc-based stories. We
Yeah,
go and we're gonna topple this government.
It's the same
Yeah.
format. The situation, big bad of the week kind of episodic thing instead of
Yeah.
an overarching campaign with the big bad that's the overmind.
Right. I really haven't been a player that much. I've been a DM so much more than I've been a player now. It's crazy to think about because for so long I always thought of myself as a player.
That's
Well, I
fair.
mean, you're still a player. You're just doing
I-
much more.
Primarily. Yeah.
Yeah, DM's still a player, just doing a very, very, very specific task.
As to the side note of Pilgrim, I do love that driving force behind him, because for everyone else who doesn't know Pilgrim, he's been there since the start of the campaign when they found the
Yeah.
orphan mine of tainted orphans who've been corrupted by demonic blood so they can keep digging without exhaustion or little food.
That's fucked up.
Yep.
And then he
Yeah.
convinced them to kill them all without realizing that they could try and purify them and save their souls, and damned all
To the pits.
30 plus children to hell. And he got to
Yeah,
collect
but none of them, they don't remember any of that. They remember the shit like that he dipped out on us and stole shit from us.
You mean like the yellow rapier?
Yes. The Yellow Rapier, specifically, the Cloak of the Hellhound, all those cursed items that he gave us.
You guys used it so much.
It never turned me though.
No,
I used it quite a bit.
I did try.
Try,
was such a good boy.
try.
Make your mother cry.
I think the biggest thorn in your ass about Pelgrim is also the fact that I forced you to broker deals with him, even though it's like, I don't fucking want to work with you, but I have to.
I specifically feel like I feel it the most because I've had 3 iterations of characters that have had to deal with him in different ways. Whereas almost everybody else is still on their first.
Mm-hmm.
Though whether or not we count Ramus as the same person as he once was is
Oh, he's fucked.
neither here nor there. I'm distracting from the game by just talking and enjoying hanging out with you guys, so I'm really sorry.
That's the real reason of D&D.
Fine. That's a really bad. That's a really good reason to distract from the game.
How many random encounters do we run into on our way? Oh, right, actually, what do the people? What do the church people tell me?
The church people tell you that they're a little upset that you haven't gone to Seafane sooner and investigated more on this note that you found.
Oh. You have no desire for me to go to that place?
They know about the Tower of Yatsu, and they know that nobody's been able to get in it, that people have found this amulet before, and that just having the amulet and going to the tower it's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, I'm probably criticized for being a little bit too zealous, which is a common thing, is that, like, I always think I'm the one that can do it.
Yeah, you are they probably say something like, you are not more special than somebody else just because you found this amulet. You are not the first person, you probably will not be the last. But we have connections in real life to them real life, to them the
Seafane.
fucking the Mostaran army and what they're up to with this whole necromancy bullshit.
In that case, what direction can you provide me on Seafane beyond what has already been given? What are their current operations? What is their readiness status?
Readiness status for
How like are they? Is the city noticeably on watch? Do they close the gates every night? Do they like?
Oh, well, I mean, it is a harbor city. It is not. Is particularly metropolitan. Trade is normal. I mean,
Nothing notable. There haven't been hundreds of ships coming into the port or leaving.
Oh no, nothing like that. No.
Okay. Well, the Clone War has not yet begun.
If you don't shut your mouth repeatedly, anyway, so with that information, thank you so much. With that information, then, now what do you do?
Guess I'll go and tell people change of plans. We're going to the place everybody wanted to go originally.
Okay.
God damn it.
It changes nothing.
It changes nothing except where we are going.
And the way we're gonna go there, and the amount of time that it's gonna take to get there, and it changes.
I mean, it actually.
The way we'll feel while we're
I
in
think.
there.
How many random encounters the DM has planned? If I keep talking, how many ancient blue dragons swoop down on my head?
Aslov specifically.
17 ancient blue dragons swoop down on you, and for some reason they will not stop attacking Aslov. I don't know what it is. I swear
impenetrable. I actually have immune to ancient blue dragons right here on my sheet.
Immune to ancient blue dragons. Is that a feat?
No, it's a racial bonus.
Racial bonus? That's crazy. That seems a little broken. I feel like you should have talked. Anyway, traveling. Y'all, are there any provisions that you are trying to acquire before you go on this expedition to see Fame?
I feel pretty good with what I've purchased. Still have some extra rations. I am ready.
Is there like a post office system in this town?
Yeah, there is a postmaster. There's not a post office in Agrippedus because there's never enough mail that they don't need to just have the cart that grabs the mail come through town.
Gotcha.
Like if there's like a centralized postal system, it would be in somewhere like there would probably be a quote unquote post office in Seafame.
Okay, cool.
And there would probably be one in Valtax and et cetera, et cetera.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay,
Onward.
so
Mm-hmm.
we are going to switch to this. Y'all don't wanna like get any kind of like horses or
I'm too broke
do you
for a
want to
horse.
just go on foot?
Frivolous.
Yeah, I'd like a horse. Just kidding.
That's so funny. Cause you are a horse, kind of, right?
That's the thing, yeah, is that I'm kind of a horse.
Travel companion.
A semi-horse. All right. Well then, it's a 65-mile trek. What pace are y'all gonna travel at?
Normal.
Normal as well.
Normal pace.
Yeah.
What?
No,
I'm sorry.
absolutely. Thank you. I was wondering what it would look like.
Oh God, I really see. I like that, but I also hate it. So that's 3 miles an hour.
Yeah, we can cover 24 miles in a day.
Nice.
3 days of travel.
3 days of travel. So, what would
Are you a
be
3d20 or a 2d20 for random encounters person?
What if they were a D100?
Well, to determine likelihood of occurrence first.
Not everyone uses those.
Some people just say, "Fuck it, it's time."
Monsters.
I like those.
Yeah,
You were gonna ask us something.
I believe you're what they call a monster fucker. I was gonna ask what order, like how y'all walk, basically. Like,
How long does Geraldo's drink inspiration last?
So you get another one.
1 day.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'd probably be expired by the time we left town.
Well, no, we're leaving the same day.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So after
That was this morning.
After
Yeah.
the travel would be gone. Okay.
Yeah, we'll be getting there the evening of the third day because we lost a little bit
The
of
first day.
travel time in the morning. Yeah, we could probably cover like 18 miles today.
Correction. She has Nico has a short light crossbow out right now.
I'll probably be in the front. Usually am. Leader vibe.
Nico's taking over the back, playing and bodyguarding Coraline.
You know I'll buck up there toward the front with you.
Traveling at the back, got my staff in hand.
And your sword belted at your hip. Did you get proficiency? Did the DM grant?
I already had proficiency.
Oh,
Elf.
well, there you go.
You
Heyo.
you helped me learn, especially for enough endurance to get light armor.
Oh, nice. Good shit.
She's wearing studded leather.
Yay.
It's leather,
Freeze
but
up-
it has
freeze up the spell
studs.
slots and not use magic armor.
safety.
So, how many orphans do I have to murder?
How many young
Sorry,
ones?
I'm just getting myself in order here.
How many wizards in training do I have to kill to get my Masters of Darth?
Your
Oh my
what?
god.
How many apprentice wizards do I have to kill to get my Masters in Darth?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Woof
Goofy.
is all I have to say to
This
that.
council recognizes that you have killed many apprentice wizards. However, it will not grant you the rank of master. Have a seat, young Corlin. Mace Windu, purple lightsaber vibe.
Alright.
Your 7th form
So-
Shakti style fucking.
After your second hour traveling through the beautiful open up the map. The beautiful kind of the word is deciduous.
I think that's a tree.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to describe the fucking the way that the path looks. Like it's lined with trees, but it's not as dense as a path would through a forest would be. It's very much a path at the edge of a forest. So there's, beautiful trees lining it. It's golden. It actually looks quite beautiful. And as you're walking down this road, you see a random encounter.
At full stride.
Oh, this is fun. So
8 orphans.
Oh my god.
no,
How
it's
you kill
actually
them all with
9.
one strike. Hey!
So Aslov, you can see. Wait, who's walking in the front? Actually, sorry.
Me and Sawyer. Sawyer and I.
Yeah. Okay.
And
So
that's the other two
Aslov
in the
and
back.
Aslov and Sawyer, you both notice. You see people in the distance walking towards you.
Dangerous.
Ooh.
It's they don't. I mean, you wouldn't immediately think that they're hostile. It's midday. People travel. I mean, maybe you would though. I don't know. I don't know your steez. But there's one person who seems to be wearing a pointy hat that extends at least half a yard above his head.
Kill the
And
mage.
he's clad all in white.
Denim.
Denim,
That's
head
some
to toe
swag.
denim. And then
God,
he
it's
is
the
flanked.
Jizzard.
He is flanked by 4 people in similar outfits, except they are very much hodgepodge, holly hobby, they're like Hobby Lobby bullshit. Like it looks like it looks like
Okay.
Charlie Brown tried to make a Ku Klux Klan outfit.
Holy shit.
Okay.
And they're walking down the they're walking towards you.
So all 3 of
Then
them are
they're
wearing
all
only
holding-
white.
No, sorry, I forgot to mention. The other ones are wearing red.
Oh.
They're
Red
the ones in
Ku
like
Klux Klan.
yeah,
Holy
giving red Ku Klux Klan.
What the fuck?
Lordy. I
I
immediately
mean,
killed
it's
them.
It's
because
just
of
the-
crimes against fashion.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the outfits. It's just the outfits.
Sawyer's just gonna go, well, that's peculiar.
Do I know? Can I make a religion check
Hmm.
to see if I recognize this as the
you
garb of any?
can.
Why is religion intelligence based?
Might I try as well to see if I recognize this kind of dress?
Oh my god, totally. I'm netting.
What do I know with a 13?
Hmm.
Oh god, Jesus
So-
H. You do know that.
They're gay. I knew it.
Oh god. Okay. Wait. Okay, so you know that some followers of Clontinethro, the
God
god
of-
of drama and comedy,
Oh my god, they are gay.
Oh.
you know that some of their followers do, in service to their god, they do missionary work. That's all you know, though. You don't know anything else about the missionary work.
What can you tell me anything else about the god? Or a typical follower of the god?
I mean, alignment for the god would probably be like chaotic neutral.
Okay. But sometimes the followers of drama can do very bad things.
Yeah.
Cool. I would say something to the effect of, be on your guard. There is no telling what they might do.
There's no telling what a theater kid might do. It's
There
really
isn't.
like
They're the most dangerous one of all.
Yeah, no, that's so true. I can say that.
All right then.
I'll pull my shield off my back, but I'll leave my sword and my
I don't
gun.
think Sawyer is too concerned. I just think he thinks they're kind of weird.
Prepare for everything.
Okay, so I'd say they've probably like gotten closer, and you can hear two of them murmuring about, like two in the back are murmuring about, you can't really like who has the highest
17.
passive perception?
17.
Okay, 17. Yeah, you can hear this. You can hear that they seem to be whispering to each other peas and carrots over and over again.
Whoa. Now that's weird.
Do
as
I
hell.
know anything about a vegetable obsessed people?
Let me have you roll a history.
Oh, I'm great at these.
Okay, with a
14.
14.
It's one better.
Well,
The vegetable.
Fuck it. Why don't? Because I assume you're like at least conferring a little bit with Sawyer. I would say that y'all are discussing it, and maybe just give me it.
Sure.
Are you?
I probably would have just thought of what I would know before I would say anything, because that would
Oh, okay.
led to me making a specific comment.
You
like
would
if it's
know
not weird,
that,
then I don't. Then whatever.
I mean, you would know then with a 14 that actors, when they are told to sit in the background, sometimes will whisper this phrase to each other because it sounds like basic whispering.
So they're I will say to Sawyer in an undertone, they are playing at being suspicious. for some reason. They want us to believe that they are whispering.
How do you know that?
I can hear them, but they are saying nonsense. As if they are
Hmm.
pretending, acting, even now.
Are you concerned? Do you think we should pull our weapons?
I snap the leather cap off of where I keep my pistol, but I don't draw it.
Okay, and I put my hand on my gun.
I'll look back
Nyko's
and
already
nod
got
at Nyko. Yeah. Glance at Corlin, not gonna say anything. He's gonna assume that she knows what to do.
She is
No, she's not even paying attention.
She's staring into the forest looking for more inspiration.
Oh, buddy.
Nyko quietly touches your shoulder. Eyes around.
Alright.
I give a little bit of a disappointed head shake and I turn around.
Fucking Anakin and Ahsoka moments.
Come on, Snips.
Jeez.
Come on, Cora.
Okay, so y'all are just on guard. You don't say anything to them?
No, I think we'll just walk, as they approach. When we get within,
Nothing to see here.
20 feet, I would make eye contact with the lead one and just kind of give them like a sedate head nod.
Yeah.
I mean, from what you can, the lead one has, their
Do they
face is
not
kind
have
of
eyes?
dark. No, they do. They just the face covering that they're wearing it does make it kind of difficult to see. But with a 17, you can probably intuit that they seem to very much disapprove of the centaur in your group.
Like a scowl.
Yeah, there's like a scowl. But they don't say anything.
Do I pick up on that?
What's your passive perception?
I think it's 12.
Can you make a specific perception check? Because we were talking about them.
Yeah.
I shall do it.
Perception check.
Nyko
Do it.
is also now, so she's obviously looking them over.
Oh wow, you're not fucking paying any attention at all.
You're looking at the guys in the back.
God damn it.
And I mean, if you're looking at the guys in the back also are giving you a scowl, but you don't seem to fucking process it apparently.
They just seem
Can't
grumpy.
read facial expressions, I get it.
I'll definitely give kind of a squint in as we're getting even closer, and I kind of pick up on this. Side glance at Sawyer, see that he's looking at them, but not like really paying a ton of attention.
And then in between the peas and carrots, you hear one of them just go half-breed.
Do I?
I stop walking as soon as I hear that.
Blood.
Who all hears that?
My perception isn't high enough, and I did roll poorly anyways.
I mean, Aslav definitely hears that.
I'll make a big stink of it. Don't worry if you heard it.
Okay.
Care to repeat that? Full 100% like stop military plant foot turn directly at the one that said it. Care to repeat that? Full weight of my glowing golden eyes.
The one who is in the one who seems to be in charge steps far back away from the other two, and the other two step forward. And they're like, I said half-breed.
I am are they within arm's reach of me?
I would say they're like probably 10 feet away.
I will reach up and put my hand on the hilt of my sword, and I'll glance at Sawyer, and I'm gonna take 3 steps and close the distance. I'm gonna reach out and try and touch one of them with my shield hand right in the chest. Does he shy away?
I'm just gonna say it's not worth it, buddy.
I disagree.
So you touch one of them on the chest?
I'm reaching out to design it like to put my hand on his chest. Does he pull away?
He will hold his hands up, which are noticeably empty, and he will look over to the person to the left of him, and he'll say, huh. He has to resort to threats of violence.
Not threats. And I'm gonna grab the front of his shirt and cast Inflict Wounds.
Oh my god.
Do I get advantage because he let me just walk right up to him? Can I please have advantage?
You know what? Sure.
I'm tacking on my Geraldo die to this as well.
This is so baller.
Oh god.
Global attack modifier.
This is hysterical to me because many things.
26.
26 inflict wounds.
Yes.
Okay, he goes unconscious.
No, that's the hit.
Yeah, like, whoa.
Oh no, that's to hit.
Yeah, he hasn't done
Oh,
that.
that's to hit? Got
It's
it.
17 necrotic damage.
Okay,
As I grab
okay.
the front of his shirt and a blast of, like, it looks like the opposite of my usual radiant aura. It's just this black wave passes out over his shirt and limbs. It probably, like, blows his arms out to the side.
Oh my god.
God damn. I'm just gonna go. Holy shit.
I'll look to the one that didn't say it now, and if we're not immediately in combat, I will say, apologize.
He will immediately throw off the costume he's wearing, and he's in, like, peasant outfit.
Oh
and,
no.
and he's got, like, Friar Tuck the house down, like, he's, and he'll, like, be, like, quivering, and he'll be like, I'm sorry, it was for a, if you let me explain,
I'm gonna say, for what? What was it for?
He'll kneel
That
as
was
he
his
was
soul
told.
fucking escaping.
And then he'll go, it's so me and my partner here, who's
Breathe. Breathe.
Sorry. Oh god. No, jeez.
I want to look at the third man.
The third man?
Yeah.
He's standing and watching. He hasn't moved, he hasn't done anything.
Can I get an insight?
Yeah, sure.
19. 12 plus 7.
He is stone-faced. There's nothing... He doesn't seem perturbed at all with what is going on.
What?
Okay, I keep my eyes on him while Sawyer talks to this guy.
Okay. 1 second, I'm putting on a shirt. There we go.
Don't.
Titties out, baby.
No. No.
But your boyfriends want it.
Anyway, so the kid finally calms down and he puts his hand down and he's like, me and my partner we had a concept to like really get inside, like to be a really good actor you have to understand all perspectives. So we had for our project, as like for initiation, we had this idea, like, what if we go out and we like be racist and act and try to like understand like what it's like to like inflict that upon somebody.
And
because...
have you learned your lesson?
Yeah.
I do not looking away from the third guy.
Is the guy that he hit necrotic wounds or inflict wounds on dead? Because that's a lot of damage.
I'm pretty sure he's
He's
dead 3
not-
times over.
he's-
Oh,
If he's
no.
a peasant, he's probably dead.
If he's a commoner, he had 4 HP.
Oh yeah,
he's
then
a-
he is
He's
unconscious.
Oh, no.
He's a
No,
dead,
no.
dead as how?
He's a
Dead?
world class.
Yeah.
You
The
murdered him.
magical damage cannot be non-lethal unless specifically allowed by the DM, and
Yeah.
even then necrotic damage, he's like actively rotting on the ground.
Yeah,
His
he's a
decay is
wither
so fast right now.
Holy fuck. Okay, well,
Like a
he's
shriveled
looking
man.
at his melting friend like, yeah, I think I learned my lesson. I gotta, and then I think he will at that point probably pass the fuck out.
Mm.
Okay, yeah. Never mind.
Oh, I mean, did you have
I'll-
something?
No, I was just gonna try to make it better and like lay like some like I have common clothes, like a shirt or something over him, like just.
But now the point is kind of mute
The
because
point
he's
is
down.
mute. He's down.
I-
Yeah, I
Not
don't
mute,
matter.
moot.
I'll
Move,
look at
yeah.
I'll look at Sawyer and I'll say, "What do you take for the third man?"
Let's see. Hey, buddy.
Mm.
I say to the third man.
I'm not your buddy, pal.
And can Sawyer, if you, I don't know if you're moving towards him at all.
I'm gonna stay in place.
Yeah? Oh my god.
Oh, Roxy's food is here.
Offensive.
Translating.
Okay, really quick. Nobody tell the DM I killed this third guy. He's dead. I slit his throat open. Nobody
oh
tell
my
her that she's dead.
God. Holy shit.
No,
I
I'm
think
not, this
that
is
would
not.
be
That's
you.
not this character, unfortunately.
this is not
I
this
found it
character. Man, vaporized in front of me.
He was mean to my horse friend.
I feel like the TikTok I sent you earlier in the fucking week of like the rogue trying to piss off the palace, it's like, your god is stupid. It's like, talks to the wizard like, shut the fuck up, you're stupid. You said, what'd you say to my friend? Oh god, I'm sorry. Oh.
Apologize. Yeah, I didn't even realize. I guess I was channeling that.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Hey.
Would anyone like an onion ring?
I would.
Oh, yeah, wait, are they like good, or do you bite into them and the onion slides out and gets on your chin and you're left with a husk
I mean,
of fried
they're
goodness?
brown fried chicken, so like.
So they're pretty good. Yeah,
What?
I prefer their fries though.
Why would you not just shove
Well,
the
that's
whole onion ring in your
I do
mouth?
it.
Cause I'm not that big of a fan of onions. Also, like most onion rings that I've bought are like big, like you know, like
Like beefy.
yeah. I usually like that's usually what there are at the places that I go to, but
These are just like a diner onion ring.
they're mostly fried. Not a lot of onion.
Mm.
Yeah.
Onions give me indigestion too. That's the other thing.
You're not get corn?
Whole ass corn on the cob.
So what's this dude's deal?
He's
I
dead.
asked him what his deal is. No, the third guy.
He's dead.
Hey, buddy.
He's gonna
no,
die.
shh, don't tell them.
He's gonna die right now.
This guy's actually gonna turn into a dragon right
You
now.
killed him?
No.
Just kidding. I did hear that entire thing.
No, don't say things that aren't true.
I only say things that are funny.
I like to think that the third guy passed out, but his eyes are wide open, so he's just like a stone face, but he's unconscious.
Eyes wide open. The band.
Eyes wide shut.
Oh, that movie's terrible.
What? That movie's terrible. Your taste level, gutter.
Meanwhile, I'll
Hey.
just go and put on the new Hellraiser again.
Hey DM,
Yes.
how much dick sucking at my church is it gonna take for them to buy me plate mail?
That's a lot of dick sucking.
Because I've done quite a bit. I've furthered quite. I mean, this whole church is like here because of me.
What?
I don't think it's just dick thing. I think you gotta go do rim jobs too, buddy.
The answer you would get back: this church is here because the god wills it. He sent you
yeah,
here.
yeah.
You're gonna get
Very
that
accurate.
fucking answer.
I'm asking the DM because Aslan would know how close he is to getting that.
At the same fucking time, if you mention this, I'm gonna laugh
Wait, so
because
what was the
Corlin's gonna
question
try
again?
to.
I'm sorry.
Sawyer just looked at him and said,
Hey, buddy.
like, "Hey, buddy."
Sawyer, or not Sawyer, but the person Sawyer said, "Hey, bud," to, will say, also, did you actually kill that person?
That first guy? Yeah, I cast him first.
No, I mean
No,
the second
not-
one.
No.
Okay.
No. That was a while the DM is gone joke.
For now.
Unless you want me to.
No, the man will nod to Sawyer and say, "Apologies if my students caused you any harm. Art can sometimes be painful."
That's pretty much bullshit to me, but apology accepted, I guess. Anyways, what's your deal? What's going on here? That's really all I'm concerned about.
They're initiates to my sect of the Church of... what is it again? Throw.
Church. And I bump, like, I give a little elbow bump to Aslov, and I'm like, do you know anything about this one?
Followers of the god of laughter and drama.
Ah.
Chaos.
Got it. You're followers of the gods of comedy and drama or whatnot.
You seem unperturbed with the actions and consequences of your initiates. Does Clon Tinthine, is it? Clon Tinthrow not take responsibility for their actions?
I am merely meant to be an observer of their artistic endeavors and whatever they may befall them when they pursue them.
And what will you do with this one? The unconscious one.
I will send him back to his family, whatever is left of him.
And the other?
He will get a new partner.
Why do you seem so disconnected from your emotions?
Because one must reserve as much emotional effort for their art as they can. This teaching is not my art.
Got it.
Nico chimes in from the back. It's because they're an asshole.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I'm not gonna lie.
Also, that.
All right.
Like she chimes in a particular article. We live in a fucking militaristic cabal inspired area. Everyone's on edge and they're ready to start violence. And this jackass has his students insulting and starting fights with people that are ready to kill you on the drop of a hat. Yeah, asshole.
I did not tell them to be racist.
No. Nico was just muttering that to.
Can I get an insight?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Can I-
sure.
Did he tell them to be racist?
He did not tell them to be racist.
But
It was a
loud.
very open-ended assignment.
This other guy should fail. Just saying.
I think he might.
They are particularly unique circumstances. A lot less deaths happen than you think. You basically, what this is you walked into a fantasy, it's just a prank, bro, and went full hog.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, if you, it's a prank call. You're gonna get fantasy decked in the face, aka a first level spell. If you can't handle that, you shouldn't be making stupid jokes.
Talk shit, get nuclear wasted.
I didn't even upcast it.
No,
I know.
I don't.
But inflict wounds is a serious spell.
I don't defend them in any way.
It wasn't get decked in the face, it was get shot in the face with a Glock.
Could have done that too.
Shoot him in the leg.
The Aslov special.
As you should.
See, Corlin just practices the most honored JoJo ability. Smoker!
Nigarundayo.
Oh, God.
Anything else with these people that you'd like to discuss, or are you just gonna leave them to...
I was gonna say clean up your messes and guide your students more carefully next time.
Yeah, because next time, somebody like me is gonna knock your fucking teeth out.
Do not tell me how to do the job that I have been doing for eon.
Then enjoy having no teeth, bud. And I'm gonna
I
try.
do not eat.
Okie doke.
Kick his teeth in, please.
Now,
What?
Nate, the player, wants to fight this guy, but Aslov would not start the fight. So it's kind of up to Sawyer to shoot this guy if we're
Kick
gonna
that
fight
in
this
the
guy.
face with the horse.
And Sawyer just won't is the unfortunate thing about that.
So we're gonna. So I guess we clean up your messes and we all skirt the body and move on.
I'm trotting.
Staring.
I need to get coconut to, like, make the little, like, horse noise.
The clip clop.
At least you would.
That's pretty good, Nate.
Everybody's just pulling their punches. This guy, and Naiko is like, nah, fuck this shit. She's gonna shoot him.
I love that.
So yeah,
Work better on your mic, actually, Andy.
Like
She
that?
crit.
Is that good?
She crit.
Yeah, that.
No.
Wait.
Yeah, she did. Did she crit? No, she did not crit. She just rolled high with Herado's bonus. So she hit.
Did
20,
you
20.
Oh, you're shooting the guy?
I shot the guy because she's like, fuck this shit.
Okay.
Right in the eye socket.
Holy shit.
Okay, roll damage. What does that look like?
Okay, so yeah, everyone else is like, fine. They would start walking away, and Naiko, who fucking hates needless death and hates people being stupid assholes in this stupid world, says fuck this shit. Turns her crossbow out, just goes right in the eye socket. Just it's a crossbow, so it's got enough force to pierce his head. So the crossbow fires through his eye socket, right at the back of his head.
And the bolt hits the ground before his body topples.
The bolt lands into a dirt, or if there's a building or a tree or something, it lands before he falls down.
I'm gonna, assuming we hear the crossbow twang, turn around, give a nod, I suppose. Allow me, and he will go to Corlin. May I have a piece of paper? Just a scrap.
Like, still trying to process this and what she just witnessed. Slowly reaches down into the Caligari's head, like, pulls off a scrap for you.
My thanks. I'll write a small note, and pin it to his chest.
What does the note say?
When you ask him when he gets back, and it says make better choices. I also put the direction stagger PDs.
Naiko nods.
It says Black Lives Matter. Okay, well. Holy fuck.
As we're walking past the other guy, I guess did he pass out?
Yeah, we left him behind.
That's. Oof.
Yeah. Well, Naiko's gonna form back up with a group. She gets like to Coraline. It's like, there's enough idiots in the world. We don't need that guy teaching people to be fucking idiots around violent people.
It's. Sure.
The gang, like, you know what this is? The gang kills an improv troupe.
Somebody in the audience yelled, "The KKK," and they just went with it, and then they got shot down.
Fucking.
All right, we continue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Onwards and upwards and inwards.
Same order.
Yep. Try to.
It's Ordus.
Or deuce.
Or no.
Taking an Ordus.
I'm taking an Ordus over there.
Oh my god.
We took an Ordus all over those guys.
I mean, you definitely did. Cortland's.
Yeah, they're dead as fuck.
Cortland's probably trailing a little bit behind us.
That guy is gonna be a smudge on the road by the end of the day. He's gonna like his bones are melting.
Naiko's staying behind Coral and trying to help keep her calm.
Oh my
I
god.
hate to be that guy, but I have to go to bed.
It's late.
That's
Because I
fair.
have to get up for work at 6.
I don't think we're gonna get to see Fane. I don't know if he had anything else planned, but we could progress non-vital
We could
stuff
talk.
if Andy doesn't mind.
I don't.
Yeah, we can do that.
I don't mind at all.
How is everyone doing?
I'm on
Good.
vacation.
Are we gonna stop at the first night then of travel? We make camp and that's where we'll break off.
Probably, yeah.
Okay,
Fair.
sick. How many days has it been since the start of the campaign?
I think it has been a week and 3 days.
Okay, so plus today we're at day.
Week and 4 days.
This is the end of day 11.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, good night, everybody. Good
Night.
Thank you, Roxy.
Good night.
Bye.
Give me combat. I want to fight.
I think next game we will start at 8 because I think 9 is a little too late.
That's fair.
Okay. We also are easily distracted, so.
Yeah, we.
Can we talk
Oh
about,
yeah, I mean,
Can we talk about the mechanics of silvering bullets?
Well, that's what
Yeah.
Cortland was gonna work on because she would need to work out on how much she can adjust the bullets and if integrating silver onto weapons would be possible. So I guess ironically she really is becoming a full silversmith at this point.
I thought that's what you wanted. From all the shit you said.
Nate,
Talk of silver empires.
you sweet summer child.
I'm gonna eat you. Alive.
out?
I mean,
No. Bad.
Is it bad?
Yes.
Or are you
Is it
just
bad?
pussy?
At the same point to that though, it does make my heart sing and soar. The direction is pushing. It's like somebody could tell this would happen and was hoping for it.
But out of character that Coraline would become a silversmith.
Well, that's why I laugh. It's like putting beautiful things back into the world, and now silversmithing weaponry, because obviously there's some dead shit in the world. But also knowing that it would be for help, but now also it's like, am I really going to make this for someone who just melted a fucking actor on the road? It's like, oh, it's gonna be beautiful. I like it.
You can tell
Hey.
he's a zealot. Things have gone too far multiple times.
Oh yeah, it shows, but at the same time she respects it because she knows it's needed sometimes.
Yeah.
That's why she's like trying to adjust to it because she hasn't seen it firsthand, which shows.
Yeah, the blood pit was definitely her eye opener.
Oh fuck yeah! Like she's been obviously very sheltered for a very long time.
She's had a fortunate upbringing.
But of course, she always has her own fucking secrets, as you've seen. As she, especially the business seizing, had a fucking panic attack. So, like, or attempted business seizing.
While we're quietly walking, or I guess we're probably pretty quiet walking along. But after that whole exchange, I guess Nika would be kind of watching Cola to see how she's processing it all.
Honestly, slowly. If it gets to the first nightfall rest, you could tell that even though she probably could spend an extra time resting or sleeping, probably the most minimal time to rest, and then immediately working on designs in her new open book and trying to measure things out and purposely distract herself.
Any quiet moments of like suddenly breaking into quiet sobs?
Not yet, but you could see like there's that moment of like things are still sinking in and processing.
Yeah, I'd say one, Niko's her bodyguard. Two, she'd like to say that she's probably developing a little bit of rapport with her, and Niko, they would have shifted back to their changeling form at this point. It's like, hey, got him up. Like probably when we got camp sorted out before we're allowed to turn in.
I have time, obviously.
What happened back there's pretty crazy. Sorry you had to see that. But that's kind of how it is in this place. This entire fucking world is like this. I'm sorry. You're probably gonna see more shit like that fairly regularly, especially if you're traveling.
Just going to have to get used to it.
Well, no, it's less about getting used to it. It's honestly, you have a benefit of not having to have been forced to get used to it. Asloth and I'm sure there's a lot to unpack with him, but I've got reasons for why I'm able to do bullshit like that. It's a very long story, but I did learn some things about how to help others cope with it. I'd say what you're doing right now is very productive to help you focus on things that you're comfortable with, to help you unpack it, because it's dealing with death even when there's other people. If you're just a witness, it's a lot to parse.
Pretty scary. I would not deny that.
Yeah, it is. That asshole. He wasn't gonna help. He wasn't helping anybody. He was actually exacerbating the problem. He was pitting people. He was not instructing people properly to help avoid them create situations where they would die like that. That could have been avoided if those guys, sure they could practice that racism thing, but maybe do it in an environment where they're not going to get killed by a zealot who unintentionally thinks that they're insulting their friend. So, I honestly was doing something that I'm good at, which is either inserting chaos into a thing to help balance things out, or removing chaos from a situation. That's kind of my thing compared to Aslov. So I just wanted to let you know what I was doing there.
I fully understand. It's still a lot to take in for everyone.
Oh, yeah.
And
no, I don't expect you to get used to it anytime soon. Or
definitely not going to be. I guess trying to take in the logic of it all, as well as sadly that not being the worst that we've seen yet.
It's not the worst you will see, and also there is no logic to it. This world is crazy. That's kind of why I do what I do now. Assuming we survived what we're doing, and you trust me and I trust you. Maybe I can tell you more about what I'm doing. Anyways.
Yeah, we'll figure it out in time.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna let you go to bed. I'll take first watch, if that's okay. And she shifts back to Nico, or they shift back to Nico. And yeah, I promise not to let anything get you if I can help it. Because that's our agreement, right? They smile, or she smiles now.
It's definitely their agreement, but don't be foolish. Thank you. That's just...
I've got this.
Fine. She'll nod to go and sit down at her bedroll.
Yeah. And then Nico's gonna take over watch with her improved dark vision, 100 to 120 feet, sit in darkness with her crossbow.
Yeah, I'll take up watch as well.
Okie doke.
And can Corlin make bullets over the rest, DM?
Yeah.
Silver bullets? Hey,
I would say
okay, 20 silver bullets.
Heck yeah.
Transmutation. And let's see. Do I really want to put my maker's mark on that?
I would say no.
Yeah. I don't think I'll put my maker's mark on silver bullets.
Damn.
Nothing to be
Character
traced-
choices being
Nothing
made.
to be traced back.
Well,
Maybe out of habit, Corlin starts to put a maker's mark on it, and both Aslov and Nico are like, you should stop. That's
she's actually going to hold the maker's mark. Not use that one.
Whiskey.
But you'll see in her book she'll start drawing a new one. Instead of the flower about to be choked out by thorns, it will just be the full brambles with 5 extending out, 2 that extend out more like a V shape. The one in the middle spiring as the other 2 thorns look like they're trying to strangle and choke the middle as they wrap around. Almost like a crown of thorns. And she'll probably, after making the bullets for Aslov, set on making that maker's mark. Multiple maker's mark. Unique to her. The silversmith is born.
Silversmith of death.
Okay, so who's first watch?
I go.
Can you roll me a perception? With that, 14. You don't really hear anything other than the sounds of animals, like skittering through the trees and shit. But your shift passes and nothing really of interest happens. You do hear some rather large footsteps off to the north, but they seemed far enough away that maybe they won't bother you.
Okay. When her watch is ended, she notifies Aslov and lets him know about the potential of something approaching from north.
Okay. Definitely sit facing the north. I'll keep my sword on my back, but I'll take my gun and put it on like a rock near me. So it's like right.
Unsword.
No, gun, sword,
And then
shield.
also when you wake up, Asloff, you would see a neat little pack of silver bullets made for you.
Beautiful. So I'm sitting there and I'm slotting like the bullets into my extra magazines. I've decided it's a Glock. I don't know why.
Wait, these aren't bullets that you're gonna eat, right?
I mean, not unless this campaign takes a very different direction.
Asloff gets very sad.
That'd be crazy.
Turn Asloff into
Okay,
a silver
Aslov,
golem.
second watch. Can I get a perception?
Oop, wait, that wasn't me. Sorry, hold on.
That's not you. Wow.
That's it.
Hmm. One moment. You hear what sounds like a madman nearby, screaming to himself, jabbering. He keeps repeating, "He is angry. He demands me to please him."
I will stand up and I will cast light on a tree above me, which is probably enough to wake people up because I don't think anybody has tents.
Oh yeah, what's the tent situation like, everybody?
I definitely do
A
not.
tent is way too heavy to be carrying for me.
Got it.
Yeah, we're probably sleeping under the stars right now.
We probably found a decent tree, so I'll cast it like on the one of the lower hanging branches. And I will point the gun and I will say, "Stand and deliver."
Let's see.
To the person, like
Yes.
towards where you hear it.
Yes. Reveal
Because
yourself.
I don't know if I don't know if I specified, but he's like, deeper
Yeah.
in the trees.
Yeah, I can see a figure moving, but it has not resolved itself.
Yeah, he he kind of lackadaisically runs into the clearing that y'all are camping in. He's completely naked except for a loincloth. Hair raggedy, covered in dirt. And he keeps repeating, "He wants me to please him. He demands that I please him."
What the but...
Leave this place. You are not welcome.
Do you want to do an intimidation check?
I would
Mm.
love to do an intimidation
Oh,
check. I have a
boy.
persuasion mark on my sheet, which I believe I got for good roleplay. I would like to use that to get advantage on this roll.
Yeah, sure.
Damn.
He turns, he runs the opposite direction, still screaming, "He demands that I please him."
Oh my god.
I'll let the light. I'll wait like a couple minutes, and then I dismiss the light and I say, "Return to bed."
What the fuck is...
Going on ever in this world? Who knows?
She is like so perturbed between going from business to this shit. It's like... Oh god, this world really has just gone crazy.
Yeah, and I return to my watch, keeping a specific eye on where that guy ran to.
Okay.
Tries to go
And I
back
would
to
say
sleep.
the rest of your watch goes by without a hitch. Who is up next?
Probably
Corlin.
Probably Sawyer. To be
Oh,
honest.
Sawyer, yeah.
Mm,
Soy!
sweet boy.
Soy! Mmm. This coleslaw was good, but then I think the carrots in it are canned.
Mmm. Salty.
Just fucking disgusting. Like, fucking throw up. Let me open up Sawyer real quick. Yeah. It'll take about as long as it usually takes. Okay.
Hi, Mr.
19.
Bister.
I would say that nothing of note happens. Every once in a while you hear, if anybody is like, you know, lolling awake from sleep or whatever, you hear like the man yelling like, "He won't leave me alone. He demands that I please him." In the distance. But other than that, Sawyer goes by without a hitch, and then he goes and wakes up Coraline.
Alright. Oh boy. He's not still nearby, is he?
Somewhere out there.
Somewhere out there's the naked man.
Mm-hmm. Somewhere out there's a naked man and he's screaming.
I guess I'll try and keep watch. Well, hunker down, keeping your eyes out, and at the same
So
time,
roll me that delicious perception.
oh, yes. Same time, working on her new maker's mark for separate crafts. I will say that both maker's mark that she has with the flower and the thorns, or the crown.
Bottles of Maker's Mark.
Yeah. 2 bottles. 2 whole bottles. Made from pure silver.
Okay. Corlin, on your third watch, you hear a loud thumping noise in the distance. It begins to get louder and louder and louder until suddenly a giant steps through the clearing in the trees.
Aslov, Sawyer, there you go.
He stomps his foot down, holds up his hand, and holds up as he holds up his hand. You notice
Oh my god.
he's wearing a lovely little top hat, and he tips it towards you and says, "Hello, fair travelers." And then that's where I think we'll end our story for tonight.
Oh.
Started blasting.
So, anyways, I just started shooting.
Just started blast. Fear as wide-eyed, and then the top hat tip is like, what the fuck is going on? Holy shit. We have method actors running around insulting people. We have naked crazy men in the forest, and there's this gentleman giant.
This is crazy.
This shit goes wild, huh?
How much XP do we get?
What is next level?
6,500.
Yeah, so
And
we
you're
are.
at 2,700 right now?
Yes,
Yeah.
we are a good ways away. At your discretion.
I'd say 1,500 XP.
Sick. So 42.
Ah. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for playing. I'm sorry.
Thank you so much for running.
A
It was
short
fucking fun.
game.
It's all right. We'll start
we
at 8
just-
next week.
Yeah, we distracted ourselves quite a bit.
Yeah, that was my bad.
Yeah, it was all your fault. God damn it.
All right. Now I'm putting on Logan.
Okay, now I'm getting packed.
Actually, is your server boosted, Josh?
My server?
Yeah, the crewmaster. Can I just see that?
I boosted your server.
I'll have to double check.
No, there's no boosts on there. Is there an active one on the caravan? Just because if there is, we can get. Yeah, so we do have better audio there. So if y'all want to go there to watch, we'll get slightly better.
Oh,
audio for
yeah.
y'all.
Allow me to pass off the glorious people of the internet who has enjoyed the night.
Hello, glorious people of the internet. Good night. Sleep well.
Yes.
Good night.
Had a good 9 solid viewers. 10 for a bit there.
Wow. Hi, guys.
They all showed up to see the glorious shenanigans.
Ask the chat who their favorite character was and why it was Aslov.
Yes. Who was your favorite character?
And why was it Haslov?
And how is it always Aslo? Dad. Dad, you
Josh
know.
is a pussy.
Yeah, you
Oh.
son of a bitch, Dad.
Okay, I have to,
Oh,
I have
you
to
fucking
get off,
face
otherwise I
asshole.
won't. Otherwise, I won't pack. Okay.
Always pack.
Bye, everybody. Thank you for
Bye,
playing.
don't be gay. Alright. We go to the other server.
Oh my fucking god.
Together now.
But a moment.
Which server?
Caravan.
Obi giant pussy. God damn you, fucking man, you son of a bitch. Oh shit. End of the fabled music. This is what I do all the time. On the fucking switch over at the end of every game. Oh, this is perfect. We have Demon Otter streaming right now. Pass off to him. Allow me to mute myself so I don't deafen.
Bye, chat.
Oh god. So, thank you very much to all that had been witness to the Blood Paradox. Obviously, we try to do this game as often as we can. Can't always do so, but I hope you're all having a wonderful good morning, evening, afternoon, and night, and good night and sweet dreams to any of those who are going to bed at this time. I will be, well, streaming again tomorrow, probably starting out, I would say, probably, I want to say, maybe 8 o'clock, I believe. 8 p.m. If the one shot doesn't fall through, then we would be starting at midnight. And of course, that's USA Eastern Standard Time for anyone who's looking for a specific time zone. I'm gonna pass you glorious people off of the internet over to a very good person that I enjoy very much rating on a regular basis and sharing the love, a good old Demon Otter. Hope that you enjoy him as well as share all the beautiful and glorious love. Until next time. Get this full started. Raids and hearts in the chat. Pass to this man. Remind him that he is fluffy, and you will squish his cheeks around. Good night.
DT motherfucking Z.
And I'm going to pet Mr.